24/7 Video Game Podcast.
Yes, whether it's a beer, a shot, or even a glass of wine. Grab your favorite beverage as always, and welcome to the Level 857 Video Game Podcast with your favorite co-hosts, all 5 of them, starting with me, Al G857.
The 23rd!
Stallion.
Stikz.
Turb 857.
And your boy Big Choc. What up?
Yeah.
Bruh. How dare
My
you,
bad, my
sir?
bad.
The toilet?
I had to change it up, man.
The toilet?
I had to change it up, you know? I had to change
Bruh,
it up.
I didn't even do anything like crazy. I didn't even say final boss. Bruh. Why?
That sound effect was actually for all of us here because we had some difficulties getting our guests on. Unfortunately, we can't have them on due to technical difficulties, but
We tried.
the show must go on. So, yeah.
But shout out to Radical Reg.
Hell yeah,
Nice.
man.
Yes.
Radical Reggie.
He might be in the chat, so, yeah, be on the
Yo,
lookout.
my man's asleep, bro.
He said, man,
I was
I'm
giving
going
people-
to bed.
I was
Great
giving people
shot.
hope, man. I'm giving people hope.
He tried.
And I'm here to take that hope.
He put in a valiant effort. A valiant effort.
Heel Choc is back in the chat.
Back in black.
Mid-boss.
He's wearing black.
Mid-boss.
Back in black.
Thank you for that. Alrighty, man. Let's get right into it. Talk about the games we played. We played quite a few games.
Oh, we did.
Oh, yeah.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about Helldivers 2. Holla.
Hilarious.
Holla, holla.
Hilarious stream.
Helldivers 2, bro.
Hilarious
That was
stream.
fun.
Hilarious stream. And, yeah, we made progress. We did make progress. One thing I did learn, what was it, challenging? We moved it up a notch
Uh-huh.
after, what was it, medium?
Yep.
And, yeah, we got our asses handed to us.
We got attacked by the whole planet.
Dude, we were fighting off like an alien invasion and a zombie apocalypse at the same time.
Yeah.
What the fuck was going on?
With the freaking, what was it, like a drone strike or whatever? The freaking ship?
Running for my life the entire time.
Yeah, there was no progress made.
Level 5.
Yeah.
I'm level 5. Fighting for my fucking life.
Getting blasted by everything.
It was ridiculous.
But, yeah, you know what the thing is about this game? We just got to level up.
Yeah.
And then you get the better equipment, you get the better stuff.
I got some dope shit. I leveled up like once or twice.
Oh, did
you? Yeah. Once during the stream, I think once after the stream.
Well, after the stream,
Yeah.
me, you, and Stikz, we all did
Played a little bit.
played a little bit.
But yeah, it was fun. It's always fun.
I need to do like a day or two, like just every day, just do like maybe like 30 minutes,
I know.
a couple of rounds, you know, just to boost up the stats. You know?
30 minutes could be one mission.
That's true.
Yeah. One mission a day.
How many team kills did Turbo get? Well,
You know what?
Oh my god, dude.
I didn't kill that many of y'all.
Oh, you did.
I did.
You did.
actually, no. Actually, this time Al was the
Al
Al-
murderer.
strike, man.
Al killed me like twice.
At the end, I did. Yes.
Choc
yes.
killed me once.
You got me there. You got
I
me
had a
there.
couple. I had a couple of kills too.
Yeah.
I had a couple
You,
of kills.
yeah. Well, you.
Who called the
You had the most.
No, but you got me bad.
When?
You like execution style killed me, man.
No, I did not. No, that was a mistake.
I had one kill where I blatantly shot someone in the face, and I said, "That was me. That was me." It might have been you, Al, because you were running.
There's a few people.
You
like
were
that.
running, and I thought you were one of the enemies popping out of the cover.
Yeah.
And the round just went out and just
Yeah.
popped you in the
You
head.
shot me like
Remember when you died?
So maybe it was you.
You shot me when I came out the corner.
That was you then. It was you.
That was after. That was
no,
on
remember,
the stream.
remember when Al killed you, but he was nowhere near you to kill you?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was
yeah.
because of my. Oh, that's right.
The
You know
strike.
what happened? It was the airstrike. I had it in my hand,
No.
and then
We
the
remember
rocket
that.
launch knocked me down, and then I automatically I didn't hit the button, so I'm like, I didn't hit the fucking
No.
button.
There was another time where you killed somebody. They
Yeah.
said that you killed Stallion, but you were nowhere near him. And it randomly happened. Like he just randomly blew up, and you were nowhere near him.
That was
you had
probably
no mines on it. And
that
it
was
just said-
probably a sentry gun that I deployed. Maybe.
I was a torso.
Yep.
And
all he was.
it said Algie killed you. I'm like, which one of his?
Like how?
I was
You know
like,
what?
Which one of these fucking things that he set up?
No, you know what it was? Now I know. It was a grenade.
Ah.
Because you blew up, right? You
I
were
was
pieces?
I was a torso.
Yeah, it was a grenade. It was a grenade. I threw a grenade, and I think you ran over the shit.
Like I legit did not know when I died. I was like, I can't even see what part of me is left. I didn't even know if that was an arm or a torso. I'm like, what the fuck am I?
But then no, we started off. It was a little like we always do. It's always like rocky in the beginning, and then we start getting the hang of it.
I was happy to see the new spot.
Yeah.
Oh, you found you guys?
No, when you guys are playing.
Oh,
No, the zombies and
zombies
the
chasing. Because I didn't see that on our streams yet.
that was tough.
did you guys you didn't play
No.
the new stuff?
No,
we didn't see.
We went back to
I
the
tried to look for him. I couldn't do it.
No, our levels might not be up high enough or something.
Yeah, my shit was
that's
on
fair.
5. I'm like, they probably won't allow me to go there.
fun ass game though, man.
It is good
really is.
though. It's
Fun
like the
ass
quality
game.
of the game is really. It's a great game.
And you can't get one of those mech suits till what? 20?
Yep.
20, yeah, level 20.
That'd be pretty dope to call one of those down or a couple of those down.
Hell yeah, man. If we all had one,
Just
fucking-
steamroll the place.
And then like 4 of them, and then you combine and be Voltron.
Word. It's like you call him the Megazord.
That doesn't happen.
Could you imagine that was a thing?
Imagine.
if they did
I mean,
a
you're
Voltron
you're
freaking
literally-
DLC,
That'd be
Yo,
crazy.
Voltron. Yo, that would be sick.
Crazy.
That'd be nuts. That would be nuts.
I can't believe the game has been out for over a year now, man.
Still fun.
That shit's crazy.
Still fun.
That's
Yeah.
very good game.
Let me see if I can find some footage. We also played Wizards of Legend 2 as well.
Wizards.
The footage.
Oh,
Yeah.
The footage of Wizards of
I forgot to
Legend
pull
2.
it up. Hold on a second.
What about the footage?
That's before the PC freaking fried.
Yeah, that was weird, dude. Never
It's
seen
working
that.
okay
It
now?
was trying
Yeah,
to
no, I
push,
tested it out yesterday. It is working fine now.
because it was pushing 120 frames.
Yeah, it was the settings. It was something in the settings. I changed it. Yeah, it was too taxing for the PC.
Too many spells, too much frames.
Too much stuff, man.
Great game though. I love the art.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful game.
They
Very
upped it.
smooth.
Upped it to 4 players. We started unlocking some more spells, changing up our loadouts, pause, and it's working out pretty wide.
There was no need
Loadouts.
for the pause.
What the?
bro.
But yeah, dude.
Just want to cover my bases.
There was no
Just
need
wanted
for
to
the
cover
pause.
my bases.
Literally
But,
no need for the pause. Sasquatch in time. What's going on?
What up,
Yeah.
Sasquatch?
Oh, what up? What up? What up?
Sasquatch.
But yeah, no, Wizards of Legend.
It's good though, man.
The sequel's good.
I'm digging it so far. I can't wait till it comes onto the consoles.
I never played the first game.
It's very
It seems good.
The funny thing is that if you haven't played it, you're gonna learn. Like that game's gonna teach you real quick,
You gonna
Yeah.
learn
and you're gonna die real fast.
Oh, you mean like the first boss we fought
Yeah.
in this game?
Well, all the
That boss
bosses,
smacked us.
you're
bro.
gonna die quick on the bosses. Like you have to learn.
Let me see if I can find that.
You have
that
to
part.
learn your spells, your strategies, all that shit, because you will die extremely fast in these games.
It's a roguelike. Right?
Yep.
Yeah. But we started unlocking a lot of the spells, which is dope because we all had the exact same shit, which is
You
whack.
start
Yeah.
off with the exact
right in the
same,
beginning.
yeah.
This is right in the beginning.
It's got a similar feel to Ninja Turtles Splintered Fate.
Yeah, it's also felt like Hades a little.
A little
also.
bit. But it has its own charm too. It's like it's the way you customize the loadout and stuff like that. Like you can do that in Splintered Fate, but as you progress and you switch, swap moves out, and it's not as customizable as this game.
You could do, Hades is more customizable.
It's more customizable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sasquatch, there will be no Reggie tonight, unfortunately.
Yeah.
We couldn't get the equipment working and the sound wasn't coming out. So
I mean, you could see him though.
yeah, we were able to see Reggie, but we weren't able to get the thing working. I don't know whose side it was.
Yeah,
but,
he couldn't hear us, and we couldn't hear him, and the microphone was where he rebooted the computer.
Yeah.
It was a whole thing, man. It was a whole thing.
Next time, we'll bring out a cardboard cutout of him. Next time that we have technical difficulties, if it'll happen. So he'll be in here in spirit. What?
AI.
Why?
Look at that.
You get to look at Reggie Wise.
Get AI Reggie.
Yeah.
Hit the
Just in
button.
case.
Yeah.
AI Reggie.
Thank you.
We'll get a voice sample of him and stuff like that. We'll work something out. There's a lot of tech at our disposal.
How was Spider Friday?
It was great.
Thanks for that, man.
yeah, please.
Thanks for that segue, man.
Tekken 8 was mad fun. I thought I was gonna get stomped out the entire night. I only got stomped out half the night. It was cool. It was cool.
We call that a victory, right?
Yeah, of course it was a victory. I picked up some W's. Like this one particular one was pretty hilarious.
Who is this moron?
That's Eddie.
He looks like an idiot.
You said you
No,
got
no, that the purple's dope, dog.
You said you got a perfect.
Yeah, in the final round I got a
Oh,
perfect
Stal.
on him.
Really?
And he didn't want a rematch.
Wow.
Yeah, but
wow.
I never normally do well against Eddies, but I was.
Oh, Olympic Slam.
Oh, shit.
Yep. I
And
was
you got it
I was
perfect.
hurting this dude.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, another power bomb.
Popped him
Yeah.
up
Bong.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
and gave him a Sid Vicious.
Nice.
Yeah, if you can find the perfect round, that it should be after the second one. And
Yo,
then-
yo,
Bro.
Turbo hasn't like really said anything of quality yet.
Here we go.
He's just like trying to derail. the
Sid
entire-
Vicious did the power bomb, man. What?
Here we go. Bong.
Damn.
Yo, he got
What?
his neck kicked in.
All right. I'll give you that, Choc. Good shit.
For once. The glasses on.
Good shit.
That is a stupid celebration.
Yo, and at one point I was you know how they have bears in this game.
Yeah.
I was king and I was fighting against the bear. It looked so stupid. There was this bear wearing this Raiden type hat, and I'm sitting there with my dress shirt on, my
And a
dress
mask.
pants on, a tail, a mask with sunglasses, and this was the match.
Yeah, that
and I was like,
Ah.
and I lost to him because he beat my ass, and I'm like, yo, I'm not fighting this guy again. Then I go back to the waiting room, and I fight somebody else. Guess who it is?
Tim.
The bear again. And I'm like, no, this is stupid. Turn this off.
Wasn't the at the fucking there was a Tekken tournament, Tekken 8 tournament? Oh no, I'm sorry, Tekken 7 tournament. And somebody won the tournament with the panda.
Akuma. Yeah.
The panda.
Think so.
No, it's the what the heck? Lou? I forgot the name.
Panda.
I forgot the name of it.
Panda.
But yeah. That's crazy.
Won the tournament with the panda.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh. And nobody could touch him.
That's wild.
Crazy.
Ranma Panda. Oh.
Yeah. It's not,
Yeah.
it's not Gitma.
He was, Genma was crazy in Rama Half Hard Battle. Was it?
Yes.
Yeah, he was a crazy fighter in that.
Well, he's not in Tekken.
But yeah, I had some good fights that night. I didn't win them all, of course, but you know.
Jeez.
How many
Oh,
moves?
you
does
got the majority, man.
Dude, he has like 5 moves right there.
Yeah.
Jeez, the match should end after that.
No, that's the practice round.
Yeah.
That's like the waiting room where you just practice while.
Oh, okay.
while
And
you're
the
waiting
energy
for a
goes
match.
up after.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I was just about to say, my man's healing.
I wish you could disable the fucking easy mode button.
Somebody was using that in that stream, and
Yeah, 'cause-
I got mad.
I wish you could
Easy
disable
mode.
it because it pops up on the screen that you're using it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like,
Nah, I mean, nah. You should. I mean, they should know.
It should,
be,
if you're playing ranked, it should give like deduct points from anything.
it should, if you're
it
playing
should-
ranked, you just shouldn't be able to use it. in
I
my
agree.
opinion.
Or at the very least, be able to just eliminate it,
Yeah.
like turn it off. But that was that, and and Turbo, you were playing.
Yes. Neo, the world ends with you. I have to report on the Switch 2, this game is now 60 frames.
Oh God.
A smooth 60 frames.
It's how long?
It plays so amazing. I've got a lot further just because of the way the game. It plays so much better. Fights and
You've
stuff
been playing
like
this for like
that.
2 years, right?
I've been playing this year. No, I've been playing this for like 2 years. I've been dipping in this game.
You were playing
here
for
and
2
there.
years,
For
man.
2 years. And this is funny too because I mess with the difficulty while I'm playing because you get like more different pins and stuff like that, different attacks. If you play it on hard, you get more drops. You know, if you play it on hard. So I sometimes do that. So yeah, I progressed in the story simply because of how much of a better performance this game has on the Switch too. 60 frames.
All right,
60
so,
frames.
finish this game.
Oh yeah,
60 frames.
hopefully yeah. Man, it's crazy. It's crazy.
That's your review of the game.
That's
60
my-
frames.
60 frames. Yeah. If anyone out there, if you're playing Neo, The World Ends With You on the original Nintendo Switch and you stop for some reason, this is a perfect reason to dive back in 60 frames.
It's 60 frames.
What's the
good,
name of the
bro.
game?
60
City frame.
60 frames.
Neo, The World Ends With You.
Okay.
Really
60
good game.
frames.
Which is a sequel.
Yeah.
It's a sequel to The World Ends With You. Yeah.
Never played them.
Yeah. Oh no, worth it and stuff. It's definitely worth it. You know, if you like games that feature, Shibuya, in Japan, great.
Shibuya.
Booyah.
Shibuya.
Shabaya?
My man said Shibuya.
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 I thought that was someone's name.
Shibaya?
I said, who is that?
What is Shibaya?
I apologize.
Sir.
I apologize.
Shabaya.
Shibuya. You know, I'm thinking of Jet Set Radio. Yeah, I said Shibuya. What I say?
Never.
You said Shibuya, dude.
It's never Shabaya. I don't care
It's
what game it is.
Shibuya.
Shibuya, right?
Yeah, you said Shibuya.
I thought you were.
It's
Shibuya?
supposed to be
Is it spelled?
Shibu. It's spelled Shibuya.
I thought you were referencing a character from a game or something.
Cut that man's mic. I've been saying that since we started.
Yeah, dude. I don't know.
Shibuya. Okay. All right.
Booyah! Booyah!
I apologize. You know, all of our Japanese fans, I apologize. Shibuya. It's,
Yeah.
Oh my
You know, if you like games that feature Shibuya, this is definitely one of the best games you can
Whatever.
All right, if you guys see me in Japan next month, please don't beat my ass.
Yo, that's right.
Shibuya.
It's not my
Choc will
fault.
be in
great
Japan in August, man.
Jet
Be
Set
a-
Radio Future. Now you got the World Ends You series. So yes,
Why?
it's a fantastic city.
Why even finish that sentence?
No, man. I gotta do him justice.
All right.
All right.
Hey,
My apologies.
Hey, Stikz, what did you play?
Yeah.
What did I play? I played Mario Kart World.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Yes, I played all the circuits, and I rolled credits, and I call that finished.
Wait,
And I
so-
call that
Wait,
finished.
what?
So wait, because I've never played this. So explain it to somebody who's, played Mario Kart but never played this version.
Well, no, it's the same.
Is it like an open world thing? Like,
No. The racing thing is just circuits, same way.
oh, so that's the same.
Yeah, you still get your gold on whatever.
Is that
circuit.
is that a mode that you have to do?
Yeah, it's regular Grand Prix mode.
Ah.
But as you go through the Grand Prix, you do have as you're going from race to race, you kind of are driving to the next
Okay.
circuit. There are little intermission.
No one cares.
They're getting
Really?
They're controversial, but I like them. It's like I got no problem with them.
What's so controversial about it though?
Because they're not.
You don't get 3 laps. You don't get 3 laps per race like you used to. When that happens.
Some races are like that when
okay.
you're dropped in the race and you got your 3 laps, you're going around it and stuff like that. But
Uh-huh.
when you go from race to race to race, there's like intermissions, like roads that kind of like leading into it. So you start that and that starts the race for it. So
But
Interesting.
So it's like a rolling start.
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
But
it's
I
a
got
good
through the
one.
whole thing.
Yeah.
I got to the Rainbow Circuit, past that. There's obviously a lot more to the game, but qualified as beating, I beat the game.
Yep.
Okay.
But there's mirror modes and stuff you got to open, a whole bunch of stuff.
Did you get credits?
Yeah.
Oh, so you beat the game.
Yeah.
All right.
But there's a lot. Like I said, there's a lot more.
There's more shit.
Okay.
Plus, I'm waiting for their updates because apparently their update kind of ruined it for online.
They did?
A lot of people saying they don't like it after the update, but we'll see what Nintendo does and see if they fix it and give you the choice. That's all they got to do is give you a choice. It's not a hard thing to do, Nintendo.
They'll eventually.
I mean, they get stubborn sometimes, but
Yeah.
I like how I love their approach. How they never publicly address like a controversy. They never.
That's
really,
the way to do it
They
because
have radio silence on
that's
everything.
the best way to do it because a lot of people are bitches nowadays and they just complain about everything.
And then
so.
they get their team of lawyers, their army of lawyers to handle it off camera.
Exactly.
They can't sue us. Who cares?
Send in
Yeah.
the suits. Send in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
suits.
The army of suits.
They're like, well, technically, you can't do this because.
It's like you want us to make a statement, you'll see us in court.
No, like, you don't like the update? Can they sue us? No. Okay.
Yeah.
Forget it.
They're like, we'll give you a sequel. And you'll buy that. How about that?
Yeah.
And we'll charge $90.
It'll be $100.
Oh, you're complaining? $100.
And that's just for the base game. If you actually want to race, you have to pay an additional $200.
You think?
you do have to play online. You got to pay for that.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. You think they'll charge for DLC?
Yep.
Yeah, they will. Yes.
No, I think
They never did it before.
They charge us.
Yes,
yeah,
they
they
did.
did. Yeah, they charge.
Well, with the online service, they kind of like added it on.
They still charge.
Damn,
Oh,
really?
you know, no, you're right. Yeah, if you pay for the online expansion pack, you get the free. You get that stuff.
That's
for
a
free.
that's a good value.
That's a good value. Yeah,
It's
'cause
a good
50
value.
It's like $50. It
If
was
they're
like,
Yeah.
adding tracks, they're charging you.
I'm telling you right now. But if you
No, but
have,
they've been-
this is
And
the
they
thing.
up the price in Canada. So
They
they,
did.
will do it
Well,
in
that-
America
I mean-
pretty damn soon.
I gotta ask Victor Lucas how he feels about that. Damn, it's
$5. It's $5.
But it's $5.
He
Actually.
just released a review of Mario Kart World.
Yep. And check it out. No,
I didn't watch it though.
But check this out.
Yeah.
Al. It's gonna be free with a subscription. I
Yes.
bet you it's gonna be free with a subscription.
Oh, so no, I don't mind. That's
It's
see,
free
that's
for
a good value.
$60. It's not free.
It's free.
I don't mind if I get
those-
if I get an online subscription, right?
Mhm.
$50.
Yeah.
And then they throw in Mario Kart, which is what they did with
Yep.
the Switch one.
Yep.
I
Exactly.
don't mind that. That's a good value.
Yeah.
That gives you a reason. And then they throw in the Genesis and
Yeah.
Genesis collection. And all that.
Genesis games.
They threw that in there too. I'm like,
I'm
all
not
right.
buying it.
Yep. N64
That's all right.
games.
Just the Genesis
GameCube.
collection
I was happy
alone
with that.
is worth it.
No, think of
And
that.
I'll tell you one
$50.
thing. And I'm going to pay for that GameCube. collection when I get the Switch too.
They probably add it to the online. They'll probably that
It's
entice
hard.
people to get
No,
it.
they will
It's
do that.
part of the expansion pack. So
That-
yeah.
that-
But they
I'm-
are charging for it. Don't
Well,
get it twisted.
I mean, the way they bundled it together with the other stuff, I think that's a good marketing.
It's good value.
Yeah.
It's like me with my free Zelda upgrades. They're free because I already
Nice
have.
style.
All right,
All right, yeah, that's like enough of his
that's
Nintendo
it.
rambling.
Jesus Christ.
that's it.
Kev, like, there's more dick riding to be had.
Yo. Wow.
Nobody wants to hear that shit.
Styles been playing some Sifu. I heard.
Sifu finally started Sifu, man.
Finally.
After all this time and all this shit talking of.
Yeah.
You're not gonna play Sifu. You're not gonna play Sifu.
You must agree, though, that it is tough.
No, it's definitely a tough game. I'm not gonna say it's not. But I'm kind of doing exactly how I thought I would do. It's not as. It's basically like in a sense, like a fighting game because you have to learn patterns. You know, you have to learn patterns. You have to. Every henchman is like a henchman can end your life. So you got to learn what their tendencies are. You got to learn how they move. Shortcuts are very important, which I found 2 of them. Which helps out on stage 3. You can go right to the boss from the beginning. You can go right to the boss.
Yep.
Stage 4, you can go right to the last part, and also the last stage. You can there's a shortcut there too. But yeah, I got to the last boss. I'm on his 2nd form. I got him halfway down, so I'm probably gonna beat him by the end of the week if I have time to play. But
Bizarre wants that footage, though.
it's not as entertaining. I'll be honest, it's not as entertaining as Stikz. I'll tell you that much. I mean, how I die was pretty funny. I mean, getting bitch smacked by the last boss is pretty funny. But
That's a lie, man. It is entertaining because I watched you just before we went live. You were just showing me the enemies that are like glitched out.
Yeah, no,
the
I'm
way
tell-
they die. That's hilarious.
No, I'm talking about compared to like angry tirades that
Oh no,
that
well,
Stikz had.
as far as angry, no. But those funny glitches, those are
Oh, well,
those
my
are
man,
good.
Man died ass out.
Yeah,
that shit
no,
was
that's
hilarious.
freaking great.
That shit was
Right on the ledge, his
hilarious.
ass was out on the ledge, hanging off dangling off the ledge.
No, the physics are great. The combat system. I wish that they gave this maybe a month or 2 more in the oven because there's times where like you're doing combat and the enemy will attack you through your move and you can't do that to them. And
This was an indie title, though.
And I was like, I always am like, no, that's to me. I always found that like very stupid. And it's not just this game, but it's in other games too. It's like if you're hitting me, and I can't hit through your attack while you're attacking, but you could do that to me, then it's like kind of negates the whole point of the strategy. And also a lot of the moves I feel like hold no point at all because the bosses will be like, get that shit out of here, get that shit out of here. Just go back to what you were doing because these moves mean nothing. They mean something with the henchmen, but they don't really mean much on some of the bosses. So that's what I feel like. Like if I permanently unlock a move, I'm like, yeah, I unlocked it, but like if I incorporate it into the way I play, the boss is like, get that shit out of here. It's corny. It's like it doesn't even work. So I find that a little disappointing. But other than that, I'm having a ball with it. Would love to see a John Wick like this. I would love to see Daredevil like this. I would not like to see Batman like this. I think Batman's awesome the way it is, and there's too much.
Oh, he's not kung fu, though.
Well, the thing is, with Batman is that like Batman should be able to run through henchmen, and henchmen should not stand a chance. Just like in Arkham Knight and Arkham City, this one you can get polished off by that douchebag on the screen right now. And Batman, that should not happen to Batman at all. There should never be. Not unless you're a really, really, really terrible at the game.
What if they changed it to like, Batman's about the gadgets and all, his utility belt. What if they had it to where it's like he would use different tools or whatever in combat?
I think they did it to perfection in the Arkham series. I wouldn't even touch that.
I would leave it
No,
to
I-
the
I think they did that so perfect. Same thing with Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I think the way they did Spider-Man and the way they did Batman should never be touched. I think it's perfection.
Well, if they did a Mortal Kombat like mythologies like this.
Mythologies?
Ooh,
Oh,
that would be
mythologies
dope.
would be fire.
Yeah.
I was just watching Dashy playing the mythologies the other day. That shit is one of the worst games I've ever seen. But it's fucking funny as hell, though.
But for a reboot, that would be
Yeah,
would
actually,
be dope.
there's a lot of different types of games that Sifu style could work towards.
Yeah.
And since this game has a lot of hallway fights, Daredevil's the first thing that popped up in my head for the combat.
I mean, he hasn't had a game in how long?
But also the Matrix.
yeah,
the Matrix, because when you hold down the left trigger, you kind of slow down and you could pick different techniques. That should be used to like slow down time, just like the Matrix. But I wouldn't know how to do the shooting. But
Iron Fist would be dope.
Iron Fist,
An Iron Fist game.
that would work.
That would work
company said
perfect.
they're not making a sequel though. They're not making another action game like this.
No,
No, they did.
this is an indie studio that made this, right?
They did the soccer game. What's it called?
Oh,
Rematch.
yeah.
Rematch. They did a rematch.
Yeah.
There's a
They're making tons of money off that.
I just
sure.
looked at a trailer before we went. I should have looked at the game. It also was shown at one of the showcases recently. It looked very Sifu-ish.
Yeah, I saw
Okay.
a new game. Like that.
yeah.
Not quite this though.
Not quite this. No. But I
it's
could
similar.
tell they took a lot of things from it.
It's a beat 'em up, right? It's forget what it is though.
Yeah, it looked more beat 'em up than this. This
Yeah.
looks more strategic, but the other one looks more like Batman.
It should.
Like-
I mean, hopefully it's popular enough to pop up again, so we know what it is.
Yeah. But I'm digging the game. I like the game a lot. A lot of fun. Last boss is an asshole. Third boss is a piece of shit. Fourth boss isn't too bad. I started getting to learn her pretty quick. Because you like to do that sweep move, and as long as you dodge that sweep shit, you're good.
But it is a roguelite, unfortunately. That's
Yeah.
my only gripe with it.
But you know,
But it's cool though.
But it's strategic in how you do it, because it's like, all right, you beat the second stage and
Damn.
you're age 24. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Then you move on to the next stage. Oh, I was 50 something when I passed it. Nah,
You gotta
I'm
do it
doing
again.
that over. So it's a strategy.
But the fact that it saves your age at the end is cool.
That's good, because I wouldn't play this game.
Yeah.
I would not
Yeah.
play this game.
Imagine having to start over.
No.
Oh my god.
I don't mind doing this the last 3 stages over, because I know the
Right.
shortcuts.
Right.
That's easy.
Right.
So, but second stage is still the best stage in the game. I
Yeah.
mean, come on. That's,
Hands down.
That's
club.
Hands down.
I just want to play that stage because it's fun, but I want them to keep my age. If I fuck up, I'm like, y'all gonna fuck up my age. So like, but no, that stage is awesome. I want to play my own music during the club scene.
Oh, this scene right here. I love this.
yeah,
part
this is
too.
Daredevil.
Yeah, that was
This is
fun.
Daredevil. 100%
This is
Daredevil.
extreme Daredevil right here.
I love this shit.
Now, when you get older, do you get slower?
You get
Look at that.
Stronger, but
You
weak.
turn
get
side,
weaker.
Side.
You can't take hits.
I
Yeah.
love how this
But
just turns
overpowered.
side scrolling, and then you just
Actually, this
punches
was
are stronger.
taken from
You do.
Old Boy.
yeah,
Yeah, that was
great movie.
Yeah,
Well, there was multiple parts.
the end of that movie was rough.
That was a remake actually. The original movie was a Korean action movie.
Yeah.
There's also some enemies towards the end that are on some bullshit. Now, it's like absurd, cheap shit. I'm like,
Yeah.
so I can't parry you? I'm like, what the fuck's happening? I have to do all the they're actual bosses. I'm like, they could ruin a run. Like
I might
one
have to
one
update-
enemy will fucking.
I might have to
sure.
update that game
What?
because the version that you're playing is I haven't updated it at all in like over a year. So
What?
it might the shit that you're experiencing might be because of the game.
I be feeling like sometimes they ignore the shit I'm doing. I'm like, what the fuck was that?
because I didn't have any of that.
They cheat though.
No, they do cheat.
They do cheat, but
they
it's not
do cheat.
where it's like the move doesn't pull out or whatever. They
Oh,
you know.
Never pull
Pause.
out. Never pull out. Never pull out.
I said no sequels. No babies.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I almost found myself like in one of the stages, like I was like, ooh, there goes that J anger. Yep, I know where. that
yeah. See, that's why you should have streamed.
No, I didn't say it, but I felt it. I
You
said,
felt the
I said,
anger.
ooh,
This is annoying.
yep. You make it because
It's
when you.
a scrub gets you.
Yeah, and it
No
feels
way.
and it feels personal. You're
Yes.
like, that's why he said, "Fuck you,"
Yep.
because it feels like some cheap shit just happened, and you're like, nah, that shouldn't have happened.
Shadow of Mordor type shit, man.
Dude, I didn't know there was a good or bad ending. I gotta look into what I got.
What is there a good or bad ending in Sifu, or is it like a
Yeah, there's something
I
you
didn't
got to
know.
do.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know either.
really in
I gotta
Sifu?
look into it then. Yeah.
I mean, I collected a lot of shit. I unlocked a lot of the shortcuts, so I don't know if that helps.
I mean, it might be about time I go back to it. It's been a long time.
It's really fucking fun.
Yeah.
I mean, despite me, this is just me being bitter and angry about getting my ass whooped. But it's like, it's a really fun game, done very fucking well, very very well. I can keep playing it even after I beat it, but I will not fight that last boss when I'm done with him.
Nah, it wasn't fun.
He's an asshole.
It wasn't fun at all.
All right.
But after this, I don't know what I'm gonna play.
Well, I installed Jedi Survivor.
It could be Jedi though,
Star Wars Jedi
could
Survivor is
be.
installed, so it should
Oh,
be good.
or I just might start over Unicorn Overlord again.
Wow.
For the 13th time?
Probably.
For the
I was
47,000th
just streaming.
time.
Jesus.
Stream your 13th time.
No one wants to see that.
You should.
It's to show
Because
everybody what the
I won't
hype
be
is.
talking to a soul. It'll just be like this.
That's fine. People will watch.
Game is crazy.
Anyone in the chat? Sorry.
You didn't stream any run of that game?
I don't think
Eric?
so.
No, I never
You
played
didn't
it.
stream any run of that game?
Hell no. That's. I'm in my good place when I play that game.
Oh, okay.
You know when you like you don't want an audience, just want to be in your good place on a gummy.
You could just
Just
do
play a game?
just the game itself, and then with no camera or nothing, so you can enjoy the game.
Or just not stream or record it. Just play it when I want to.
All right. Sorry, folks. I was trying to help you guys out there. The audience. I was trying to help them.
There's tons of playthroughs online if they want to see it.
Styles like, fuck them.
They don't want to see me play Unicorn Overlord.
do.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
They want to see you play ill. They want to see you play all that horror shit.
If
No one
Choc
wants to
plays
see
all
us
the
sh-
horror games, you gotta play. You gotta stream that shit.
Oh, I'll do it in seconds. I'll stream whatever if Choc plays those games.
Jesus, you're so
I'll stream a puzzle game.
You're so
What?
full of
I'll
shit.
stream a puzzle game. If Choc does that,
You
I will
are
stream a puzzle
so
game.
I got
Full of
just the
shit.
one too.
And I won't even ask what it is. I would just be like, I'll
I
throw
got
it
the
on and I'll
I got
play
the perfect puzzle
You're
game for you.
So
See,
full of
that's
shit.
Chuck. That's me being flexible.
You're so
You got to be
full of
flexible
shit.
sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna buy ill for you. I'm gonna buy the game for you, and you're gonna stream it.
if you're gonna do a puzzle game, Animal Wells is what I would recommend.
All right, whatever. Let's do it.
Qualify that as puzzle? I mean, I guess.
Anyways.
Yeah, puzzle platformer.
That's the game with that small little ball, whatever that you move around.
He looks like a little lump of shit.
Well,
Yeah.
He's like, well, yeah.
Funny you said that.
It probably is.
Looks like
well,
little shit.
I just
Yeah.
figured out the game
Yeah.
right there. Look at that.
Well,
I spoil it for everyone. Sorry, guys. You play as a lump of shit.
Damn.
it's not a storyline. thing.
yeah.
Sensation.
All right. So that's all the games we played this week, y'all.
And Shining Force 2.
Jesus.
Dude, that's
Shining
so,
Force. So you just threw that shit in
Dude,
there.
it's
real
just,
quick.
it's just so fun, man. I'm sorry. It's just so fun.
Wow.
Enjoy it. When I get mad at Sifu, I play Shining Force.
Wow.
To calm down, and then I go
This
back
guy.
to it.
Well, if you're doing that, then Shadow Mortal.
Yo.
Tetris,
Still
Tetris.
trying to beat that.
Was that Bravely Default 2? What is that game again?
Bravely
It's
Default.
RPG.
RPG
The
with
first
no
one.
feet.
With no feet? Oh, they got no feet. They got little pegs. That always,
Turn-based RPG, man.
that always pisses me off.
It's like old school Final Fantasy, very old school Final Fantasy with a little bit of Octopath Traveler mechanics thrown in there for good
I
measure.
don't even know what that means because I haven't played it.
Well, it's a little bit modern.
Role-play.
Think about turn-based, but a little bit modern. But Bravely Default, they're a little chibi as far as the characters.
I need any strategy RPG, man.
But no, it's turn-based. It's a turn-based. one.
All right, let's focus.
It's like
guys. Let's
about
focus.
that life.
Indie game of the week. We're up to the indie game of the
Thank
week.
you, Chuck.
It's this game.
That's not the end.
That's not the
week.
indie game of the week.
But
No.
you still give it the official.
It's not.
It looks nice.
But this is Bravely Default 2.
It looks nice.
Yeah,
But you know, when these RPGs, as you've seen with Ayuden Chronicles, I have problems getting through them because it's just a.
Well, before you do any of that, you gotta play Cleric here. So
And same thing with fucking Final Fantasy. I stopped playing that at the good part,
Yeah.
and I was having a good time, but
Damn.
just I can't
I'm so mad that you still.
I can't focus.
So mad. It gets so much better too.
Final Fantasy 7 remake.
Yeah, he's at
Amazing.
Showing the
part.
battle.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I'm like right about to when it's right about to pop off. I'm about to.
Amazing.
That's the battle.
Yeah, it's old school.
It is like Final Fantasy. The old.
It's
Old
old school.
school.
It's good.
Like
It's-
old school.
I vouch. I played a lot of it on. Oh,
Yo, why is she
God.
wigging out before the attack?
She
though?
said.
Why is she like she tweaking?
I think she's confused.
Yo, Bizarre, why is she tweaking
Yeah,
before
what,
the
what's
attack?
what the hell is that?
They're tweaking before the attack.
He's
Okay.
just fast forwarding.
I don't like that fast forward.
He might be fast forwarding, but he might have more than you could stock up. If you know, like you can stock up attacks and like
still looks
unleash them
weird.
all, so you could attack 4 times in a turn if you.
That looks odd.
It looks.
I'm a pass on that one. Let's get the indie game going.
Yeah, man. And that game is.
Super Blood Hockey. Released August 17th, 2007. Developed by Lauren Lemke. Published by Digerati. Available on PC, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. And I gotta say, Mikey B's not the greatest game player.
Oh.
But me and Mikey B's played against Stallion and Algie in this game. We beat the brakes off these dudes, bro.
Well, it looks like ice hockey.
Well, you gotta tell the
The
whole.
breaks.
You gotta tell the whole story.
I
though.
told the whole
Yeah.
story. We
No,
whooped
it's not-
that ass.
No, I mean like it's a computer-controlled
Yeah,
goalie
man.
that just keeps moving to the right. Of course, you could score on him every single time.
We whooped your ass, though. We had the same goalie.
No,
Fluke, what do you mean?
we did not have the same goalie.
We had the same goalie.
No.
Fluke.
No, we whooped that ass.
Beginner's luck.
If I could control the goalie, you wouldn't have scored that much.
We whooped that ass.
Beginner's luck.
So how's the game?
The game is super fun. If you guys remember Nintendo's Ice Hockey, it kind of plays like that, but with a lot more blood and violence.
Yeah.
And they have a franchise mode. So you can play, like, you can train your players. You can,
my man was shitting blood.
yeah, dude, it's a crazy, super violent game. Mad fun.
It is funny though. It's definitely ice hockey on steroids, pretty
It
much.
looks hilarious.
Oh, and if you want to see us beat the brakes off of them, I'll put the link in the chat.
Do they have like
It's like Arch Rivals.
you can
but
make a
for
guy
hockey.
skinny, make a guy fat, make
Yes,
a guy
yes.
okay.
See that.
It's like Arch Rivals, but with hockey.
It's medium, skinny, and fat. It's like ice hockey. Same. It's actually laid out the exact same way, and
Yeah.
the sprites look the exact same as the Nintendo one.
Who owns it? Are you, Choc? Did you get this game?
Yeah, I had this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yo, what happened? Why was he tweaking?
You can put them on steroids and stuff. It's crazy.
Yo, why was there so many players on the screen at once?
Cleared the bench, man. They cleared the
No, I
bench.
mean they were
Wow.
all playing. They
That's a
weren't
lot.
fighting. They were just all playing.
All right.
That's that clip has me going every time.
But yeah, man,
Anyway.
Super Blood Hockey.
It's fun.
Hell
though.
yeah,
It was
man.
fun.
Good
gets-
times, guys.
It gets the official level 857 seal of quality.
Hell yeah. You're hell freaking yeah.
Don't play no games.
2017. Wow.
All right.
play no games.
I forgot there was multiple versions.
That's
of that.
hilarious.
It's still the best video I've seen in a long time. It's so fucking funny.
All righty, y'all. Is it time?
Wait, is it? Oh, because there hasn't been news in a minute, right?
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Is it time?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it time?
Is it?
I said yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the news.
We were a little off key there, guys.
All I heard was,
Yeah, it was. I had a burp.
You know what's crazy?
I was trying to hold the shit in.
It's not even like he's trying to. He goes,
Look at him laughing. Look at him.
See, he loves
Look at him laughing.
He knows he ain't trying.
That was nothing.
It was Mega Man.
He's laughing.
Okay? It
He
was- it
said,
was
no
nothing.
Mega Man song
There's
goes,
nothing. Just random noises.
There's no bass anymore. It's just you're making
Stop
weird
laughing,
noises. Because he knows what he did. It's
not true.
That's exactly what you do. You say,
You run the same corny joke every week.
It's a real track.
I've never
pull a
heard.
real
Dude, there's not
That's
one
why
Mega
you're
Man.
laughing
There's
your
not
ass
one
off.
Mega Man song that goes. What the fuck is that?
Like, do you even hear yourself?
It's Quick Man's music.
No, it is not.
Nah, bro, you making this up.
It was Quick
And
Man.
now the news. And now the news.
Thank you.
So yes, we all know that Legendary is making a new Street Fighter movie, right? Live action movie.
Ooh, this might be
So-
like the biggest joke in history.
Here is everyone starring in the upcoming Street Fighter reboot
Oh God.
so far. So you got Andrew Koji as Ryu, Asian dude, so it makes sense. Even
Yeah.
though Ryu doesn't look Asian. But
Ryu is like
he's supposed to be.
He's like Asian.
Yeah, pretty much.
What?
He's white and Asian. He's Asian.
I never heard that before.
Born in
You never heard of
Japan.
Asian?
No. Never heard that.
Persuasion.
Swear to God, I never heard that.
We've got Roman Reigns as Akuma.
How was that casted? How did that happen?
That's
I
interesting.
don't know.
Roman Reigns as Akuma.
Although that's not his real name. His name is Joe. Joe I knew what N-O-I?
Joe
N-O-I? N-O-I?
Okay.
Yeah, but he's playing Akuma. I can actually see that if he's very silent and just in the shadows. I can see that. But it's still hard to believe.
Now this better be like so outlandish that it's entertaining. I need it so
mean-
bad. I need it so bad that it's entertaining because I don't think this will be good.
It seems like it's a tongue-in-cheek type of casting, so maybe we'll see if they're going to take it serious or not.
Gotta
Hopefully
wait.
it's better than the other Street Fighters. I said that about Chun-Li. I said it has to be better than Street Fighter, and it was not.
The bar is low for Street Fighter,
it could
all right?
be like
For live action Street Fighter,
the
yeah.
bar
if it
is
could be
super
like
low.
if it could, I watched the first Mortal Kombat the other night.
Yeah.
All right. If it's like that, I'm cool with it
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
cheesy,
Right.
but it's still
No, it's
there's
good.
some good stuff in there.
It's
There's-
canon to the game.
Yes.
It's
Yeah,
cheesy, but it's in the it's entertaining.
At the very least, make the fight solid.
yeah. This
Just do
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Because it looks like, because Roman Reigns, he's a wrestler, he can do the choreography.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Andrew Koji, he can actually fight, he can do the choreography.
50
you know?
Cent does boxing.
As long as Ryu can, if the Ryu actor could fight, that's a good sign.
Yeah.
Because the Liu Kang guy in Mortal Kombat, he was able to throw some kicks and punches, so that helps.
We have Carlina Liang as Chun-Li,
Okay.
and it looks like she was cast well.
Yeah, just guess what? You gotta get some with them hips, them
She
legs.
looks like Chun-Li. We have Jason Momoa as Blanca.
Of course.
Why?
Okay.
This is Hollywood.
Because he looks like a beast.
He gets every role he wants.
I'll have to see him. I'll have to see him painted green though before I say anything,
Yeah.
because he's a big dude.
Yeah.
Blanca's a big thing.
And he's-
But
yeah,
it's like, what do you look like with the orange? He's gonna have orange hair.
It's gonna have teeth, the fangs or whatever. and the-
Yeah. Hopefully we don't even know it's him. Hopefully.
They say he's an asshole. But go ahead.
Damn, that's just
Whoa.
that is
that
like
was
the
random.
most
Hearsay.
random.
All right.
You gotta spread rumors.
Yeah, allegedly.
No,
You gotta
he's
say allegedly.
We've never met
Allegedly.
Blanca.
Allegedly.
Never met Blanca. So we
Or
don't
Jason
know.
Momoa.
Never met.
Or the both of them at the same time.
Yeah. Like
We have Orville Peck as Vega.
That name.
that. I don't know what's going on with that.
First of all, I would change my name.
I think he's a musician. I don't know.
Yeah, I think so.
Orville
He wears a
Peck.
mask in
Yeah.
real life.
Get out of here,
He wears a
Pack.
Vega mask in real life. So I guess that's why they picked him. I don't know. But it's better than, hopefully it's better than Black Eyed Peas.
Wow.
As Vega.
Wow.
So,
Taboo.
like I said, the
Damn.
bar is very low.
You trying to tell me Taboo wasn't a good figure?
Oh
The
man,
bar-
the
the
bar
bar
was
is
very low.
low.
They
the
just-
bar is low.
I'm
they
kidding.
booked him because of the hair. That's why. That's why they.
If they
They
did
could-
it,
you know how many people got hair like that?
No, back then they booked
Yeah.
him because of the hair.
You know how many people had hair like that back then?
But they were
That's
all like
no excuse.
They were all like white
No,
rockers.
No excuse. You trying to tell me you couldn't find a long-haired person of Latin descent to play Vega?
Nah, it's whitewash. Got whitewash him.
All right, we got Noah.
Oh, he's from Spain, so
Yeah.
there's a lot of white Spanish people in Spain.
Well,
So that
Spain
kinda
is
makes
white,
sense.
right? It's European.
Yeah.
Sorry. Go ahead.
There's more people. We have Noah Centineo as Ken Masters. He's very black-haired in this picture.
They can dye his hair blonde.
I know he has
Come on.
very dark facial hair. I don't know. I can't see this.
I
guy.
cannot see Ken. They're gonna have to do
Hold on.
some.
This
They're
guy
gonna have to do a.
Nah, they just gotta dye his hair
No, they gotta do like
and
some
shave
work.
the beard.
They gotta do some
Shave
work.
the
They
beard.
gotta
No,
throw-
they gotta shave the beard and
shave
dye
the
his
beard,
hair.
dye his hair, throw him in the gym.
Nah, he's already kind of big. He was in Black Adam actually.
Pause.
The movie.
The dude works out. What are you talking about?
Wow.
I-
All right,
I-
here you go.
That is a picture.
Street
of the-
Fighter
the
cast.
peoples. All right, I'm going through it. 50 Cent. As Balrog.
That's pretty legit.
Yeah, I can see
I
it.
mean, what, 10 years ago, maybe?
Damn.
And I think he's been doing boxing training.
No, he does.
He
He's-
does-
Yeah, he
he's-
does. He does boxing.
He does boxing training,
Yeah.
and he also did a movie where he didn't get paid. He like took a
He's
pay
serious.
cut
He's
to
serious
lose
about
mad weight to do a role. So he's willing to
But can you
do what
see
it
him
takes
as
to do the
Balrog?
part.
I mean, okay.
Yeah.
They should have got Mike Tyson.
I mean,
Nah, dude.
I mean, dude,
Nah.
my
He's
man's
too old.
old, man.
Nah.
He would have been obviously perfect.
But
But,
right.
yeah, yeah.
It is in his prime.
Look at the rest
Yeah.
of the cast. Just get him. Just get Tyson.
Wow.
Tyson.
Son.
They did announce the comedian as Dan. What's his
Andrew
name?
Schultz.
Andrew Schultz.
Yeah. as
That's
Dan.
kind of hilarious. I hate it, but it's kind of hilarious.
It makes sense.
He's a joke character, so it makes
Yeah,
sense.
it makes sense.
Of course.
He's just so tall and lanky.
Well,
Like,
I don't think he looks like him, but we'll see what he.
We'll see what happens.
God, I hope he gets beat up.
Yeah, I mean that's what's gonna happen.
He's the comic relief, so he's gonna say
I
jokes.
hope
and-
so.
Besides, this Ken's hair is naturally black.
Really?
No.
He dies of blonde? Something like
Believe
that.
everything.
Imagine.
They did announce. No, they said they had someone in talks to do Guile. Are they
Alan
sure,
Richardson.
Are they sure that's the Guile that they're going with?
I've heard that Cody Rhodes was reportedly in talks.
That was the new talk. Yeah.
Yeah, and
So I don't know.
that's very recent
I don't know.
to play as
Wow.
Guile.
I mean, I hope not.
Cody
Cody
Rhodes.
Rhodes?
The
No.
guy in the
All-American.
picture- The guy in the picture is a much better Guile.
Alan Richardson. Yeah, he's
Oh.
the dude that plays Reacher.
Oh, that's what the
Yeah,
that's
that
what
would
every,
work.
That's the guy
Jacked
that
as hell.
everybody wants as Batman. For the
Yeah.
new, that's what who everyone wants as Batman for a new the Justice League.
Yeah,
And then today they cast Bison, who wasn't on this report.
it was.
Oh, that dude was in
No.
Dark Knight, I think, right?
Was he?
I think he
Yeah,
was like
he-
the weird dude. who
Yeah,
has a
yeah.
creepy
Hold on,
face.
let's see if I can find his name, because they need to put that dude in the gym for a.
He's
long
a
time.
skinny. He's a skinny dude.
He's a
Bison-
tall, lanky dude.
Bison wasn't Diesel in the old one.
That's true.
What you mean?
Ralph
People
Julia.
love him. Ralph Julia was not Diesel at all. And they
But he
love
had
him.
enough like padding on the cape and stuff. He pulled
Choc, when you get the
Padding
name.
on the cape.
Hold on.
On the cape?
When the cape, the outfit. The cape
hold
was
on.
like,
There's so
You
much
mean
muscle.
his
spell it.
actual outfit?
Damn it.
whatever, the whole thing. You know, it's the cape and the shoulder pads, whatever it
I
was.
can't deal, guys.
Second.
I can't deal
What the
today.
hell?
Turbo's killing me.
David Dastmalkian.
How do you spell that?
Sounds like a disease.
DASTMALCHIAN.
This guy, he's 49 years old. This dude looks like he needs color.
I mean, he
Oh,
doesn't look
this
a
dude.
dictator, though.
What?
He could look like a dictator.
He definitely looks like one. I will say that.
So we'll see how that turns out.
The psycho power. It sucked everything.
Yeah,
out
he
of
looks
sense.
like him.
I mean, just give him the
That was
suit.
Polka Dot Man from
Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad.
He does.
2,
He
the
does.
sequel.
He does need a gym.
Yeah. At 50 years old, I don't know how bulked up you can get, but I mean, apparently you can.
I mean, yo, steroids is
Shoot 'em
big in
up.
Hollywood, so
Damn.
it is.
Just
Damn.
one movie. Protein shakes.
Damn.
But I would hopefully the movie's entertaining, whether it's good or bad.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's entertaining. I don't have much hope that it's going to be like a good representation of Street Fighter, but entertaining movie maybe.
I know the special moves are going to look so cringy.
Just don't look like the cartoon.
No, just don't look
The
like
American,
the original.
The American
That's
cartoon.
it.
Remember the cartoon? That was amazing.
No, that's it.
That G.I. Joe ripoff.
Ne-
Jeez. All right. Moving on.
Next news. y'all.
Bizarre in the chat thinks that's perfect casting. Perfect casting.
We'll see.
You just got to see, man.
Yes. Resident Evil Requiem sounds as harsh as my voice right now. Jesus. Resident Evil Requiem was almost live service, but Capcom realized we'd hate it.
Correct.
1000%.
You know what? And
Good on
and,
Capcom
And
for
you
that.
know what? Good for having awareness because fuck live service.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Don't do that to Resident Evil. Don't do it to beloved franchises and ruin them.
They said they were trying open world and live service at the same time,
Open world, I could rock with.
but it did not work out.
That's
'Cause,
fine.
Listen, horror works when you can make it scary.
Mhm.
Like you have to have the scene be scary.
Yeah.
You can't have an open world where something pops out randomly and you're like, oh, that was
Yeah.
scary.
I like it when it's how Last of Us 2 did it. It felt open world, but like there was the
Yeah,
areas
just
you went
scenes.
into
Like
were like
Sandbox, like
yeah,
a small sandbox,
that-
but
I think
linear.
I think that would work for Resident Evil. It doesn't have to be like
That's how you would have to do
not
it.
like open world like a God of War or something like that. I think
Yeah.
that's too many possibilities. I think you have like a city area, you have a a warehouse, an underground umbrella area. Like you have areas that are wide open, but
But different ways to get to them.
yes, exactly. That would definitely work.
They said they realized this wasn't what fans wanted to see or play. Did they ask anyone? They didn't need to, because no one asked for that.
Live service, I would be fuming.
Live service, Resident Evil. What would that even be?
Exactly.
It would be doo-doo.
It would cost us money.
What would that be?
It would cost us at least $100.
That'd be
Like,
some
did you
bullshit.
buy outfits?
Yeah, it's like
Like, what do you do?
so it basically they were like, yeah, we were given an option of trying to rip you guys off or give you what you want. So we went with what you want because we don't want the backlash, which
Yeah.
is great.
Well, they
We
tried.
don't want to lose
We're
money.
going to make you pay for a Jekyll sandwich.
Well, they tried to do that type of stuff in like Reverse or whatever the hell those games were, like the extra games that came.
Oh,
with the
those,
system.
yes.
And they
And
always failed.
no one liked any of those.
Yeah.
No one liked
Or
any
like
of those.
one where you could be the bad guys.
The bad guy making
Yeah.
traps and putting liquors out there, that didn't
Yeah.
work. Or all the your main characters fighting each other, no one liked that.
Yeah, it didn't work.
Stop.
Yeah.
Just stop.
I mean, I
please.
give him credit for trying something, like, trying something new. I'm never gonna bash somebody for trying something new, but if it doesn't work the first time, don't keep trying to beat a dead horse.
It's
man.
like, how about doing co-op? Oh, crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't make money off that?
Resident Evil 5, man.
Yeah.
Resident Evil 5 and 6.
Yeah,
they're
and that
top
worked out
sellers in the
very well.
series.
And that worked out well. Let's go away from it, though.
Top sellers in the series to this day.
I loved 5 and 6.
5 is really, really awesome.
Yep.
6 was fun.
I mean, so far so good. It looks like Requiem is gonna be awesome from what I've seen. People always complain, So just get off the
You'll-
internet and wait for the release.
You'll see it on the channel on the Friday Fridays.
Yeah, we'll
There you go.
definitely have this.
No, the fuck you won't.
Choc, you're not down for Resident Evil?
Come on, Choc.
Fridays.
Be a team player, man.
Fright Fridays.
I am. I'm going to play ill when Eric buys it for me.
Yeah.
There you go.
Nice.
But
Disgust.
I can't wait.
but thank you,
I can.
Capcom, for not doing that.
Oh, when you,
Yes.
I'm gonna be like right next to you when you play
No,
it
you
too.
No, the hell you won't.
All right,
Next article.
let me just get on to the next news here. And we have Mario Kart World patch defies the way players want to race online.
Man, online they just want to not race and cheat.
No, the thing, let me get into why they don't like this part. So the way it worked is when you pick your levels and, everyone picked the same level when it went to it.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no. When it went to random, it would pick the level and have 3 laps per race
Okay.
if it was random. Now they added so that if it does random, that it like 80% does the 1 lap and straightaway race that people don't like. It added the little extra parts where you drive to the next stage
Gotcha.
as part of the race, and you don't get your 3 laps in that race anymore. And people are mad that they took that away. So I agree that that's kind of dumb, and I think that you should have a choice whether you want to do 3 laps on that race or you want to do it the new way, rather than it be according to how people are playing online, 80% the wrong way that people don't want to do it. 20% chance of doing it the way it used to go is kind of bad.
Wow.
So
I don't even know what any of that is.
just
but
give
like,
people a choice. Just give them a choice.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure they play tested this shit. They didn't say anything when they play tested. Like,
Well, they did it the new way in this game, so they want people to experience it the new way.
Exactly.
Like
Yeah.
they did it.
I'm
and
pretty sure
wrapped
if
it
they
in the
they'll make a change. If everyone's complaining about, it, they'll probably it's probably like takes
But it's
nothing. I would rather, if anything, you need to patch is patch people who aren't even racing. They're just gliding through the whole stage doing flips. Like
Yeah,
that's not
yeah.
racing. Like
here's
that's something you got to fix.
well, that's something that's always gonna.
That's not
always
racing.
gonna. That's
That's
always
not-
gonna be a thing.
Yeah, it's not
That's the
racing.
When it's
gameplay
online.
They added to it, so unfortunately they can't take the gameplay out.
Right.
But the part that they're worried about online is people wait in the back of the race and they get all the best supplies or like a good item.
And then on
that
that
you
last
do.
lap, they go.
And since it's only 1 lap after that straightaway,
Right.
they use that at the very end and get to the front of the line, and everybody's doing the same
Don't
thing.
they do that
It's not
already
racing.
though?
I mean,
They do that
know.
already.
They got
Listen,
speed
explain.
runs, man.
They do that in like part 8. They were doing that shit. People
Yeah.
in our live stream were doing that.
Yeah,
Well, they're
people do.
exploiting it way harder now.
Yeah.
Because you only get the 1 lap now. You don't even get the 3 laps around anymore.
Oh, so now it's funny. They're cheating worse than they're doing the same tactic, but they're doing it worse than before.
Yeah. You can
Wow.
jump pretty damn far.
Ballless.
With the right stuff, you can jump.
I
up
hate
that.
how
Yeah.
people play stuff online, man. It's like it's not even like they just try to figure out the quickest cheat possible. It's like, why don't you just try to race? Or if it's fighting games, why don't you just try to fight?
Nah.
They just try to win.
They want the help mode, bro.
Yeah,
they
man.
want the help
They,
mode.
they want the W. They don't care how to
They
get
want
They
the
don't.
exploit.
Yeah, there's no honor online, man. It's ridiculous.
Nope.
That's why I don't play that shit competitively. Fuck that.
SAWFT. Soft.
I gotta try that online. I've only played against.
Play
you
what
guys,
online?
Mario Kart.
Why would you
World.
do that?
Yeah.
Because
I didn't
it's
notice,
gonna be time for me
Is
to
that
go
bad?
online.
Is that bad?
I didn't notice anything.
Look,
None of this update I didn't play.
I'm gonna
I
give
don't
it
Really?
a shot.
Yeah.
Oh,
Turbo
wow.
Turbo hasn't finished with a medal since we've been playing.
Look, all right.
Damn.
I've gotten gold
Yo.
cups on 150
You
and
better learn how to cheat.
5 out of 8. 5 out of 8 of the cups.
5 out of 8.
None of
Next time I play you guys, you're going down.
Playing against the computer, though.
Yeah, play it.
You're under the table deals ain't gonna work.
Under the table.
The telltale table deals
Tell
of
the
work.
table.
the terrible table deals.
Stuttering prick.
What's the next
hopefully,
news?
Hopefully Nintendo fixes that update.
All right, good. Next article.
Yes, as soon as it opens the page. Hold on, y'all.
Ooh.
Here we go. Xbox news. We have Xbox. See, listen, this was last week, but we didn't do news last week, and people wanted to talk about this. So, Xbox announces next generation AMD deal and says future devices won't be tied to a single store.
Interesting.
So what that means,
Go to sleep.
is that,
There you go.
that it's basically going to be a PC.
Yeah.
Their next release is going to be a PC.
Yep.
And it's like, oh, I can't believe Microsoft is going the PC route. I'm like, Microsoft is the PC route.
It is. Yeah.
So whether they're making a console or Windows on a PC, they're making their money. So
Yeah.
people are like, I don't know how they're going to do that. How can they get along with the PC? I'm like, they are the PC.
They are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the fact that they're melding both of them together means that easier choice for people at home.
And Steam also.
Well, they're
That's
adding
cr-
the
that's
new
cru-
stores. They're adding Epic. They're
Yeah.
adding Steam. They're adding all the storefronts to it also.
I think
So-
that's good.
Yeah.
So that means that it's definitely a PC. And that means that the price is going to be probably very high.
Damn.
Very
Probably.
high. Very high.
That's a
But it'll be
steaming pile
modular.
of crap.
I'm sure that. My guess is the next console will be modular, where they could you can upgrade it.
Maybe.
like a hard drive and all, like you could do now, but
Like a PC.
like a PC,
Like a
basically.
piece.
but more plug and play for
But-
the general public.
The thing about a console, if it is going to be regarded as such,
Mm-hmm.
is that they all come in the same specs.
Yeah.
So people can like optimize their games towards that particular model. So whether it's a PC or not, it should still have the same specs. Otherwise, it's going to be real bad.
Well, Steam does a good job with that. Like
Well,
they
the Steam Deck.
well,
What
yeah,
they
I'm
did.
saying like they have
They
that
did
console,
to make it a console.
but the fact that they're working together and also, what was it, the Windows,
Well, Windows is fighting
UI or
against-
whatever.
They're fighting against that by doing what they're going to do with this new console. With
That's a
the
good
UI,
idea, though.
With the UI.
I know Choc's thrilled.
No,
Well,
I'm
Chuck,
not.
you don't even have to buy it. You just get a better PC. You're
Yeah,
good.
that's it. I got a laptop for you, bro.
It's still Microsoft. You don't need the name. Everything's an Xbox.
Yeah.
Everything.
No.
You
What's the
already
point?
you already have the new Xbox.
What's the point?
You already got it.
He said, "What? What's the point?
What's the point?
Halo's about to be on Nintendo and PlayStation. Like, shut up. I don't want to deal with this. What's the next news?
No. You're
Turn your
gonna
shit
have
off.
to be like a millionaire to keep up this gaming habit, man.
I mean, the next generation is going to be expensive.
it's gonna be so
Well,
expensive.
already-
Better play your old games, y'all."
Yeah,
They're
man,
already
backlog.
getting people used to the prices. They're already getting people used to $800 as the price.
Yeah, yeah.
So if they do $1,000,
Mhm.
they can be like, well, it plays everything. And people still going to buy it.
Word, Stikz just applied for food stamps.
He sold the kidney already.
You can't buy games with food stamps. You can't do it.
You save money with it though.
Yes. I don't need to use money on food. Food stamps.
Stikz is like, you don't need 2 kidneys, do you?
It's like, take it, fucking take it.
Have one of them.
Well, apparently I won't need an Xbox. I already have
Nobody needs a goddamn Xbox at this point.
I already have one.
It's a bazooka.
When are they going to release a sequel to
several.
Halo Infinite? Psst, never.
Listen, they said
It'll be
they're
on
releasing-
PS5.
they're releasing Halo 1 again, right? You heard?
Yo, all of our games
What?
are getting canceled.
You heard they're doing a remake?
Why?
Halo 1?
What a waste of goddamn
They
time.
already did a remake of
No,
Halo,
no, a
right?
remake.
Wow.
Not a like a remake.
Is it going to be 4-player?
Who knows?
go
But it's
up.
probably going to introduce the Sony players to it.
Yeah.
Damn.
It'll be on PS5, man.
Yes.
What a piece
That's
of
probably
shit.
why.
With Gears of War.
What a piece of shit. Yo, is the news over?
No, we have
All
one
right,
more.
last article.
We have
man.
one more, and it still has to do with Xbox. Today,
Yeah.
today's news was Perfect Dark Reboot canceled, and Xbox Developer Initiative closed as part of devastating Microsoft layoffs.
Garbage.
This is bullshit.
Straight trash.
So I don't know why.
I have to let it play.
So I don't
No,
know
it's bad
why,
news, man.
But they're suggesting over 9,000 staff at the company are set to lose their jobs.
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
Christ.
How?
9,000.
Yeah, they said Rare's Everwild is being canceled also. These games have been in the
Everwild.
works. Yeah. These games have been in the works for years.
Dude, when we saw
Years.
Perfect Dark, I am not a first person.
That looked awesome.
It looked real. I was
It's
like, I
awesome.
might actually play this game. This looks fucking good.
It's probably
And they said,
because-
nope, it's gone.
Well, it's probably because that was a concept and they could not perform that.
Damn.
Like, there's a reason why that game looked as good as it did because nothing looks like that.
The funny thing is, it didn't even look like anything I'd never seen before.
I mean, what they were doing in there, never been done. in
That
first
shit
person.
looked like something I've seen. It didn't look like anything crazy.
It was definitely crazy because they said, "Oh, gotta cancel it."
Nah, man, I thought something
Trash.
else going on
This
because
is
it
it,
didn't look
man.
like anything
Because
I've
that
never
was
seen
2
before.
years. No, nothing's looked like this.
Garbage.
But we've never seen anything like it and probably won't. Not this generation.
In this trailer, I have not seen anything in this that looked like something I've never seen before.
The combat. You don't do that in first person. You don't
Yeah.
run after people jump off the
Sliding
ledge.
and shooting?
Well, you're
Nah,
you're a
not
double
in the
agent, man.
game. In a cinema, yes.
I mean, I wouldn't cancel a game because you can't. I don't believe that.
Well,
that doesn't
none
seem
of
like
this,
a
none
thing.
of this is real.
The freaking lower the ray tracing or whatever, man. It's like, come on.
Damn, man.
No, basically, this was a concept. You can't even believe what this game is now.
That's crazy.
That
Yeah.
sucks.
Imagine it was like actually a fully fledged like finished game,
I mean, that's
and
what
they
we
just
thought.
said fuck it.
Make it third person.
Yeah, yeah, right.
It's like fuck it.
They just pull the plug.
But apparently, who knows what else they're gonna cancel now?
9,000 employees gonna look up. That's
No,
terrible.
I guarantee. I think Fable.
Terrible.
I think Fable's in danger. I think State of Decay 3 is definitely in danger.
I think the beginning of the end was Hi-Fi Rush. Once that shit got canceled
Well, that was on the
and
low end.
closed.
That was on the low end.
Exactly, but that was the beginning of the end, though. That's I was like, wait, they
Dude, the amount of money that they wasted this generation
cl-
is insane.
Yeah.
All these titles that took 5 years out of the lifespan. Everybody's like, where are the games? They were trying to make them.
Bad
Dude,
news.
imagine working on a game for 5-6 years
Yeah.
and
Not
then just
coming out.
cancel the shit. I would be so fucking.
Yeah,
Oy.
Oh,
it's happening a lot.
And you can't. It's,
and then you get fired
It's
right
art.
after.
You can't. They're not preserving art, man. It's just.
Yeah.
It's just waste. Throws in the garbage. It's fucking
All these
terrible.
are big titles too.
They've-
Big titles.
Game
That was the
preservation.
comeback. That was
Yeah.
the comeback for Perfect Dark because everyone's like, "Where's Perfect Dark?" We haven't heard. We haven't heard that from Xbox for a while. Here it goes. Oh my God, it looks fucking beautiful. Oh,
Since the
it's not
360.
coming out.
Yeah.
Same thing with Fable though. It's
Was-
the same
was-
thing with Fable.
was
Same thing.
Perfect Dark Zero, was that a launch title for Xbox 360?
That's around there. I don't know when.
I think. Well,
Didn't do great for them though. But
I like that game.
But this is hundreds of millions of dollars down the drain again. Like all these companies made money all these years, and they're losing it all on these bets. And that's bad for the industry. Like you don't just lose hundreds of millions of dollars,
Look at this, man.
and then you just don't recover from that. Like
This looked very good.
these companies are losing that much. It's not like you're gonna just come out like this is years and years and years.
Yeah, man. Oh.
So any successful games, you just flushed all that money down the toilet.
You can't even get excited for games being announced anymore because you don't know if it's gonna fucking come out.
Nope.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, how many Xbox titles got?
I mean, Xbox, especially Xbox,
Yeah.
you can't get excited for a damn thing with
Yeah.
them.
Like we've been waiting years, and they're like this year on Game Pass. I'm like,
if
that
it's
was
third party, yeah, get excited because it's
3
gonna come
years
out.
ago.
Yeah.
exactly.
If it's
Yeah.
like an original Xbox game, don't worry about it. It's not coming out.
I'm telling you, Fable's
How many
in
years?
jeopardy.
How many years State of Decay they've been?
Since
75
How many years since they announced
4
that?
or 5 years
5
ago?
years.
I think it's up to 5.
actually longer before the Xbox One came out.
Maybe.
So before 2020.
That first trailer
Yeah.
was like 4 or 5 years ago,
Yeah,
Oh wow.
and it was a teaser.
it was a deer.
Oh my god.
And then 3 years later or 4 years later, they showed an updated trailer, like
Uh-huh.
an actual trailer.
Yeah.
And now they didn't show it on the showcase, and now they're rumoring it 2027. That tells me it's not. I don't think it's coming out.
First of
Yeah.
all,
I think it's
Yeah.
going to be canceled.
I guarantee that was a live service game, and I guarantee they don't know what to do with it.
I think that was the move. I
If
think
that was
the
li-
move.
that would make sense.
Yeah,
That would make sense.
With all these other live services getting canceled, they're probably like that was probably the move at the beginning, and they
years ago.
Yeah.
and they probably scrapped it and like, all right, let's just make it a game now. And now they're like, where do we
Can't
go
do
from
it.
here?
Can't do it
I can't even
Fable,
imagine.
I'm
that,
telling you,
dude.
Fable's in danger too, man.
Yeah.
because
They're
we
all
ain't
in
seeing
danger.
nothing.
Like you have
Barely sold
imagine that
anything.
you come up with an idea for a game, and you're like, oh, a live service game. It'll be good. This will be a progression
And,
of the.
and State
And
of
then
Decay,
years later, you're like,
State of Decay started off as an indie
right,
BS game on Xbox 360
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
everyone raved about.
right.
And they, they're like, it got attention. They made a sequel that
Yeah.
had some bugs when it came out, but it was still dope and a lot better than the first one.
Yeah.
Got some more attention. Oh, this is fucking fun. And then Microsoft bought Undead Labs.
Yep.
Let's put some money behind this.
Yeah,
But when I say put some money
Tons.
behind this, they're probably like,
tons of money.
let's make
It's too much money.
Let's make a live service out of this.
And
Probably
well,
fucked
they
it up.
They probably had the idea, needed
Right.
the budget. They got the budget, then it was too big for them.
Yep. And
And
then they
it's
saw
crazy.
Just
the
give
other live
people-
services failing.
Give
and they're
people
like, oh, shit.
what made the game popular, man. Don't fucking try to do some shit that's gonna like
Yeah,
rip
re-
people off.
They're
Make
trying to
it make sense.
reinvent the wheel. They're trying to just change the whole. No.
And you're
Just
and you're
make it make sense.
and people are losing jobs because of it,
Yeah,
and,
that's-
and gamers aren't
Time.
getting what they want out of it.
And they're
that
losing
sucks.
time.
And time is
5
more
years
precious than
wasted
anything.
On all these big companies that we waited for.
Yep.
5 years is wasted. That
And these
means
people, I'm sure they're working weekends. They're probably working
Well,
6 days a week.
if
7
they don't use the tech that they made, like if they don't do anything with this stuff,
yeah.
we got to wait another 5 years, and that's another system.
Or you work 5 years on it, it gets canceled, and you get fired.
That's how it's
That's
been. That's
fucking,
how it's been.
That's fucking ridiculous.
That's the culture now. Man.
Trash.
That
That is
sucks.
fucking
And
ridiculous.
Microsoft has the money. It's not
They're $1 trillion
like they don't
company.
have the money.
They're better off
They're
just
losing that money.
they're better off listening to what the fans want, and everything would have been fine.
Nah, that would make sense.
Yeah, that would.
Microsoft is $1 trillion company.
Yeah.
It's crazy. They're up
Just
there with
flushing.
Google
But
and
they're-
fucking and
and if-
Apple. They're up there.
But they're flushing this money down the toilet.
Now they're on my shit
And
list.
but it's not even hurting them though.
They're on my shit
which
list
is
with
crazy.
Warner, and Microsoft are on my shit list.
Ooh, Warner
Just
Brothers.
mishandling everything.
Warner Brothers games is my god.
Dude,
That's the
almost every first party is doing it. That's what's crazy. We got, like, without the indies, what do we got?
Yeah.
Nintendo.
thank God for indie games.
Yeah, you're lucky Nintendo didn't cancel some game yet.
Oh, yeah.
I know,
not,
right?
not that we know.
Well, I'm sure they have, but they're very quiet about that. Shit.
Nintendo's like, wait.
Why they canceled?
Yeah, they're
Metroid?
like, wait, Astral Chain 2 canceled.
Now,
They canceled,
what actually?
yeah. It never happened.
They canceled Metroid 4 like probably 3
yeah.
times
yeah.
before it actually happened. I know, guaranteed we know one.
I don't think they fired anybody though. At least I don't know.
Well, they
I
did
don't
it
know
in
about
different
that.
studios, the retro studios or whatever. They went back to them. But yeah, so
All right.
unfortunate. But that was today's news.
Sad news.
Yeah.
Trash.
It's a bad way to end the news, but
Trash.
yeah,
They
unfortunate.
do a lot of fucking firing, Microsoft, man.
Ah.
Whack.
Now we wonder what's
crazy.
going to happen with Tomb Raider.
Dude, so many, like, actually, that should be a podcast topic right there. Talking
Yeah.
about the games, the studios that might be closed,
We need
the games that might be canceled.
Might be the most anger-inducing podcast of all
It's going to
time.
be the most depressing podcast.
Yeah, I
list
don't know.
of game announcements that haven't come out.
Yeah, no, we could do that.
Over a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's find out.
Whack.
There's
We'll
a lot.
see.
But yes, news. So on to the break.
Yeah, I got to use the bathroom, y'all.
Mass
Right back, yo.
produce. All right, we're going to start that break so you know what that means right now. For those who don't know, we got that giveaway every single month. We got Level 857 monthly game giveaway for those who are looking to get something for free and think that you can't get great things for free anymore. Yes, you can at 857ent.com/giveaway. Free game. About to announce the winner of June later on this podcast, probably towards the end. So get ready for that as we make history with another winner. Another winner for the first podcast of the month. Happy July, everybody. It's hot as hell. Hot as hell in New York right now, if you guys are in the New York area. So it's been hot lately, but today is a little bit, it's a little bit chilly than usual, but it's hot. Summer's been very, very hot. We got up to 99 degrees, I think it was a week ago or 2 weeks ago or something like that. That's crazy. 100 degrees for 2 days. They don't have that. That's Vegas weather right there. That doesn't happen in New York. Absolutely crazy. But also, guys, other than the free giveaway, we got a Patreon, we got a Fourthwall, the same membership across both platforms, special perks and bonuses for those who want a little something extra, help us keep the lights on and contribute to keeping a good thing going. But look at these new chairs. We're going to thank everybody who's joined the membership so far. We're able to get these new chairs.
Stop it.
We got some new chairs. We got some new mics right here. So, if you guys can keep it up, maybe we'll get a new table. You'll see a new table happen here.
When you let Turbo talk too long, he just starts saying some dumb shit.
Just rambling.
He's rambling about and lying and just saying.
I want to thank all of our members right now for helping us get these chairs right here. Look at these new chairs that we got going on.
Yeah, we did get some new stuff.
We can see what
The lights are on.
the lights
Yeah.
are on. We're still doing what we're doing.
No,
Yo, where's
magic.
Leslie at?
No.
Yo, Leslie, we need a Switch 2 fund.
One of these days, the lights is just gonna go out during the podcast.
Yo, how hilarious would that be? Oh, another one out.
Imagine that.
But we still here.
We have mood lighting.
But we're still here.
The mood lighting.
It's going to be one of
It's gonna
those
be
where
our
we think
phone.
we're live and we're not.
Our phone flashlights will be on.
Oh, God.
Yo, it'd be like a horror movie, right? You just see our faces with the light under it.
Just Halloween.
Great.
Halloween, yeah, that's a good one.
Word. Right after Choc plays ill.
Nope.
Yes. It'll never be the same.
We'll do that shit.
I can't wait for that.
All right. Main topic, y'all.
Let's do it.
Most reliable game developers.
The best of the best.
I'll start it off, y'all.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm wearing the shirt right here. Capcom.
I knew this would be the first one.
Capcom. Damn it.
Facts.
It's the biggest one, so I know it'll be the
Capcom.
first one.
It's the biggest one, man. Capcom.
I would have ended with it.
You know what's funny? They were close to being unreliable at one time.
Yes.
No, they
was-
were for a little bit.
I mean, a lot of
They
these.
were.
Everyone
yeah.
was worried before Resident Evil 2 remake. They're like, what the fuck is Capcom doing? What the fuck is Capcom doing?
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
Enough
they
of
had
this
their
bullshit.
time. They had their time to build themselves back up.
Yeah.
But
And they've done well. They've done really well.
they're the one company that's been here for generations that you can count on to have amazing titles in every console generation.
Around the time of Acclaim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And LJ.
LJ and Jellico all day.
Jellico.
That's on my list. Reliable Jellico. Let's
It's
go.
reliable for being terrible.
It's reliable. Though. It's still reliable. You rely on them.
For being awful.
So,
Always reliable.
so
You know what you're gonna get.
Capcom had shooters like 1942.
Yep.
Yeah, beat 'em ups like Final Fight.
Yep.
Action games like Bionic Commando and Devil May Cry.
Yep.
Side scrollers like the Disney games for Nintendo.
Mm-hmm.
Fighting like Street Fighter. Horror like Resident Evil
And also Dino Crisis.
and Dino Crisis. Puzzle like Puzzle Fighter.
Yep.
Adventure like Akami. And even live service with Monster Hunter.
I forgot about Monster Hunter.
That's their biggest money.
And that's the biggest one.
Like they've evolved with the industry. They're one of the only companies to actually make it in every genre, pretty much.
Yeah.
How old is Monster Hunter? When did that like the original one? When did that come out?
Oh, sheesh.
It's a good question.
I'm not
That was
into
on-
Monster
that
Hunter
was
games.
PS3, I think.
I don't know.
I think it was on PS3.
Oh, so it was on the PS3?
Did you
Think
guys
so,
see the
yeah.
Monster Hunter movie?
Yeah.
I haven't.
Dear
I did not.
God.
I have not, but I
did
actually
not.
have to watch it though. I have to watch all video game related movies.
The first installment came out in 2004.
That was for
PlayStation 2.
PS2.
Yeah.
PS2.
Oh, PS2 era, nice.
Wow.
So-
I know it was big on portables when it first got real big.
Yeah, yeah. I saw it on the Vita and the PSP.
Yeah. But PS2 era is crazy.
Wow.
Capcom made Trojan, right? Is that
Yes.
Ah.
Yes. But without Monster Hunter, Capcom might not be here.
Wow.
Especially
that'd
the
be
way
nice.
it is now.
It makes money, man.
Because that was 2002. That's
Right.
when they were doing real bad.
Right.
Kind of. But then they switched all around with that money that they made from that.
I've been hearing good things about the new Monster Hunter game.
I have, except for the actual
Hmm?
the actual specs and what you need to play it and how it runs on computers, even though you have a powerful
Really?
computer. Yes. I
So
think
it's not optimized
people like
very well.
consensus says that World is better still.
Wow.
But yeah,
really?
they need to optimize the new one
Hmm.
badly,
All right.
even though it sold like 10 million or more.
People still play it, man.
Yeah.
That's all
looks
that
good.
counts, man.
It looks great.
Interesting.
That was
Yeah.
the only one that actually intrigued me. The last one, because I never got into any of the Monster Hunters. I what was it, the 3DS or the DS? I remember there was a Monster Hunter.
No,
for
it was
that.
a
Oh, the
Monster
3DS.
3DS,
3DS.
Monster Hunter Wii,
That was Rise.
Wii U,
Yeah.
I think also, and
I played a little bit of that, but I just couldn't get into it.
I
man.
tried.
I tried so
It's
hard to
tough.
get into it. I'm like,
If you got a crew that plays, if we played, if we all had a copy and played on it
thought
a
about it.
lot,
yeah.
I rather would play Fantasy Star Online. Like when I play, I'm
Yeah.
like, I rather would play a Fantasy Star Online.
But it's
Well,
a popular game, man.
Regardless of what type of game you like to play,
Yeah.
Capcom has made it
Yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Capcom's crazy.
We never tried that.
Phoenix,
five-player- we never tried that 5-player Capcom game.
Which one was that?
What's that?
Not the live service
we-
Dino Crisis.
Oh,
one.
the mech.
that-
Yeah, the mech. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we never
Like I
tried
said,
that.
they've made everything.
Yep,
Yeah.
they sure have.
But yeah, that's a go-to. You can't discredit them at all.
Nope.
Like if Capcom has a game coming out, it's probably going to be good.
The Phoenix Wright games are solid, man.
They
Yeah, I
are.
didn't-
Those are solid.
What
solid
category
games.
would you
Devil
put
May
them
Cry.
in?
Every
Uh,
I didn't even know.
that's
the
a weird
category.
one. That's
It's not point and click, right?
That's more like a visual novel,
visual
kind of,
novel.
but
Kinda.
like more interactive though.
Detective.
Like it's like a Telltale.
Okay.
It's similar to that.
Story.
Yeah, story driven
Kind of, yeah.
visual novel,
yeah.
but also interactive, like a Telltale game. I don't know what
Yeah.
you would call that.
interactive visual novel.
That's
There
it.
you go.
All right,
Even that they did.
we just coined it. All right.
Yep. Coin the phrase.
Could you pick out a favorite from them? From Capcom.
Resident
What would
Evil.
be- That would be your
For
favorite.
me,
favorite
Resident
one. Okay. What's yours?
Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Okay. Are you
I say Resident Evil, Mega Man.
favorite?
I love that series. That's the
Okay.
I love Mega Man.
All right.
What the series? What's your favorite series from Capcom?
Well, mine would be Street Fighter.
Right.
And what
I'd
about you?
probably say I got the most mileage in Resident Evil games.
Resident Evil. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no wrong answer.
That's
but-
it.
Yeah,
Like,
no.
they're
it's
all-
like-
Devil May Cry. They got a lot of them.
But
Yeah, they got too many.
special
Yeah.
shout out to Mega Man X.
Yes.
Word. Respect.
But it's funny how we all have like, besides Stal and I, we all have like different
I mean,
games.
I could say Resident Evil. It's not a problem
Yeah.
if I said that. But yeah, I mean, I
No,
picture
man,
it.
if whatever you like is what you like, man.
But I could easily say that.
But it's cool how it's like everybody has their own unique, game
Yeah.
series that they like.
Yep.
Like they covered all bases.
Yeah.
How about you? What's next?
Good go-to developer, Arc System Works.
Ah,
It's a good one. That's
They
a
are
good-
solid.
great one, man.
That's a good one.
They're responsible for River City Girls 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
Mm-hmm.
The Guilty Gear series.
Mm-hmm.
Lord have mercy. I'm just reading from the list here.
I'm not going to give them credit on the River City Girls one. That goes to Way Forward. But yeah, they get credit. For
Oh no, they published River City Girls.
Yeah,
My bad.
that's
And the upcoming Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls.
Also, River City Sagas.
Yes.
That's Arc System.
That's Arc
yes.
System works, and so
And
is Double
Dra-
Dragon 4.
And don't mention that. Dragon Marked for Death.
Oh yes.
Dragon Marked for Death.
Oh, that was
Real?
Arc
Oh,
System.
that was them?
Was that Arc System? Or was
Inti
that, no, it's
Creates.
Inti Creates. I'm
That's
sorry.
Inti
Inti
Creates.
Oh, I was like, I was like,
Wait a second. Inti Creates. Inti
Nah.
Creates did the also the fucking the Mega Man type game too, right?
Yes, they
Yeah,
did.
okay.
Mega Man Zero. Yeah, Mega Man Zero.
But yeah.
I always get Arc System Works Way Forward and Inti Creates mixed up.
Well, they all work like same type of.
They
same type of
they
stuff.
Yeah.
do pixel art and anime style type games, so they kind of mix and match.
No,
yeah.
Arc's good.
And they have some Double Dragon entries in there, some Blaze Blue entries.
Guilty Gear.
Guilty Gear, Grand Blue Fantasy Grand Blue Fantasy Versus and Grand Blue Fantasy Rising.
They do a lot of anime games.
Yeah,
Yep.
they do a lot of anime games, and
Yeah,
they
They
That's
give
right.
Bandai a run for their money.
Blaze Blue. Guilty Gear.
And I
Yeah.
keep my fingers crossed for Double Dragon Revive because they're in charge.
Yeah,
They are.
Past few
yeah.
trailers actually have starting to look better.
Mm.
So I'm like, okay, they're
I saw some cool mechanics.
Yeah.
The fighting for that looks a little slow, but it looks deep.
yeah.
I
You can
saw
throw them against the wall.
I pre-ordered it on Steam like a month ago at $35 if you pre-order early
it's not bad.
on Steam.
that's not bad at all.
It's not bad.
Very good.
The game looks intriguing. I will say that.
I'll
It
rock
looks
with it.
intriguing.
I'll rock
I
with
want
it.
to mess with it.
Fingers crossed. All right.
My turn.
Anybody picking from?
Oh, for Mark Systems?
Yes.
I'd say Guilty Gear.
All right.
I would say Guilty Gear Strive.
Oh, let's see. River City Saga. No, let's go with Double Dragon Fighter. It's Double Dragon.
Dragon Fighter Z.
Dragon. I said
Dragon
Double
Ball
Dragon.
Got a
Fighter
brain
Z.
fart, dude.
He tried to combine all the
Double
games.
Dragon. No, let me get that. Double Dragon Fighter Z. No, I'm playing that.
Wow.
Dragon Ball Fighter Z. Yeah, I was thinking Double Dragon, and I was thinking Dragon Ball. No, Dragon Ball Fighter Z is probably the most impressive game that they came out with. I think of.
Have you
Dragon
played
Ball
Guilty Gear
Fighter Z
Strive?
or
Have you played Guilty Gear Strive?
I played it a couple of times. It's a little slow.
Yo, you bugging.
It's a little slow. I
Please.
like the way it looks though.
it's
but-
tough.
Blaze Blue was the first title I bought for PS3, but I will have to go Guilty Gear. It's been the
Right.
most I bought that since for PlayStation. So
Really? That
Yeah.
looks good. They look silky.
and it
smooth.
came a long way.
PS1.
It's crazy. It's crazy looking.
PS1.
Yep.
Wow.
Would you?
I would just say River City Sagas because I don't mess with the fighting games.
Okay.
But yeah, they took the old River City style and put it into like some fucking like some Japan shit going on, fucking wars and all that. And,
That's a historical one, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Was
That's
it?
actually China. It's
Was
actually
it,
China.
Is it China?
It's actually
Oh,
China.
okay.
Yeah.
That's so much I know, right? I didn't even play the game. No, but it was dope how they incorporated like the old historical figures with the current characters they have in River City. So I thought that was pretty fun. And they have a new one, I think. There's a new one that's out.
It's
It's a
called,
sequel.
Next. It's just called
Really?
River City Saga's Next.
And they
Next.
they went out.
They knew.
Yeah. New.
Dude, they got like some like Dragon Ball type moves in this game. There's some pretty crazy shit you can do in there. But no,
Great game, though.
I had a lot of fun with it. A lot of fun.
All right.
Great,
Alright.
great game. All right, my turn, right? I got to get this out of the way. Nintendo.
Yeah.
I was like,
Surprise.
What do you mean?
Shocker.
it's just like, I don't need to go too long with Dave. That they have a, come on.
Are they new?
We said this, before on previous podcasts, their commitment to quality.
And Nintendo Music.
It's even no, and their music too. But I'm just saying, it's
No,
like,
no, I'm talking about the game.
Oh.
Orchestrated, like,
Wii Music. You talking about
yeah,
that?
yeah. One of the top titles.
Well, even take a stupid game like Kirby that is just like, unappealing to our demographic.
He said stupid game.
Wow. like even a stupid game like Kirby.
It's a stupid, cute
Horrible
game. Like
shit
I,
game.
I was waiting from the shit on the character, not the game.
No. I've been trying to play those games for years, but Forgotten Land, that's the one I play with my daughter, right? But I see that the Nintendo quality shines through with that game. It's like even, putting in a 2-player mode in that game, I'm like, there is brilliance here. It's like I'm not the demographic. It plays good, but there's brilliance even in a simplistic game like that. That's really geared towards kids. You can even see it though. But shout out to Intelligent Systems who make the Fire Emblem games. They always knock it out of the park too. It's like it's Anytime Nintendo comes out with a game, usually in their storied franchises, is usually going to be good.
Well, they have every genre covered,
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like by a lot. You know, it's not even like debatable.
Every sports game, every
They have
fucking
everything covered, and they could have everything covered with just one person. All those genres, genre and genitals combined. Genitals.
Wow. Talk about Dragon Ball.
All this Dragon Ball talk fucked me up. No, just one character has all the genres like covered. Mario does all those types of genres, and you don't even have to like look elsewhere, which is crazy.
He's in everything.
But like, strategy RPGs covered Fire Emblem. You know,
Dude, the only company
Platformers.
close to them is Capcom, as far as just banging like all that time.
Yeah.
That's the only company there.
and their fall and Capcom's fall off wasn't that long. So
No.
Right.
It's Nintendo. Like we said last time, their fucking quality is crazy.
Yep. And now since they acquired, what is it, Monolith Softs, I think it is, software.
I mean, those companies are working with them anyway, so it's not a surprise.
They're owned, I think Nintendo owns them now. They're the Xenoblade Chronicle games, and those are amazing. You play any Xenoblade Chronicle games, great RPGs. Awesome.
Oh, it's hard to do what they do.
That is.
It's very hard to do what they do.
Yeah,
So, how hard is it to pick a Nintendo title? That's very hard.
Zelda, man, that's mine. I was like, that's my series of choice, especially now that I'm playing the new Zelda games in 60
Of
frames.
course.
You know,
Couple of
Switch.
Of course.
All I heard was Zelda.
Oh, boy.
Al,
Wow.
what's your choice for Nintendo? If you had to pick one title.
Shit, man. There's so many goddamn games, man.
Yeah.
I
Don't play no games.
I don't even know if I could pick. If I could pick one,
You just had to pick your most.
the Mario Galaxy
Well, I mean, Mario in general. Okay.
or Mario in
Play
general.
no
Okay.
games. Smash Ultimate.
Ooh,
Smash in general.
Yeah, I mean that's not. I know that's not really fair because there's so many characters in there, but it's
fine.
made by
It's a
Nintendo.
series.
It's a Nintendo game.
It's a
Made by
series.
Nintendo.
Nintendo made it.
It's a series.
Imagine.
Zelda.
He said Zelda.
Oh, yeah, Zelda. Without picking Mario, which is easy, I would have done it anyway, but WarioWare Inc.
Yeah, get out of here.
That's my
WarioWare,
one.
no
That
shit.
game is so weird. I love it so much. But yeah, there's so many titles.
Fire
So
Emblem,
many.
man. Fire Emblem.
Okay.
That entire. That's come on, man.
Of course.
That's
Yeah.
as much as I love Smash Bros. As much as I love Mario and all those other ones, man. Fire Emblem. If they announce it tonight, I'm leaving the podcast and going to buy it. That's how much I love Fire Emblem. So
Should I give? You know what?
do it.
Shout out to Big Dog.
What up, big dog?
What up, dog?
Naughty Dog.
Oh,
Oh, nice. That's a good one.
Gotta shout out
That's
Naughty
on my
Dog.
list.
So yeah, they do Crash Bandicoot, Jack and Daxter, Uncharted, The Last of Us, and of course, Way of the Warrior for 3DO.
Wow.
What in the hell?
dude, I was just like,
Best for last? You left the fuck?
Which is true, by the way. Jesus, that
Wow.
game was the worst game. But since Crash Bandicoot, they've hit it out the park with every one of the titles. They are top tier, and you could always expect something great from them.
they're so naughty.
Dog, why you playing? Oh man, that was bad. Yeah, just do it.
Yeah, he asked for it.
Just do it.
Yeah, just do it.
Way of the Warrior.
Get this shit out of here. Get this shit out of here.
Ew.
Get it out of here. What is that? That's turbo graphics. What is he tweaking? What is he doing? What is he
That's the winning pose, man.
Dude, he was
That's
tweaking.
gross.
You don't do that when you win a fight.
Now you have a cracked out Liu Kang.
You gotta start somewhere. Man. You gotta start
Lou
somewhere.
Cocaine. That's his name. Lou Cocaine.
Wow.
Oh man, this
They've
game.
obviously come a long way.
Yeah,
Obviously come a long way.
I can't believe it's the,
So
that they did that.
top tier since PlayStation days, I'd say.
Yeah,
But you don't question what the next Naughty Dog game is gonna be. You know it's gonna be fire.
true,
Lou
Regardless.
Cocaine.
Of what the internet says.
true.
They still make some of the best games right now.
Yeah,
So and apparently TV shows.
Oh, that dude walked, by the way. The guy, who's the dude, the main guy in Naughty Dog for Last of Us? Who's the main guy who came up with the...
Neil Druckmann?
Yeah, he left.
Really?
He's not. He has no part of part 3. The season he left.
Oh no.
He walked.
Oh no. That's
Why?
that's a little concerning.
Why did
He
walk?
said he's focusing on the games and working on doing his regular job rather than working with the TV show.
That's a little concerning.
So people.
I mean, no,
are
that's fair.
Still have faith in the game company. I don't know about the show now.
Crossing the finger.
Yeah.
Crossing the fingers.
But yeah. And it's not hard to pick a title that you like from them. So going down the line. What do you like from Naughty Dog?
Oh, what about Stal?
Your
Uh,
top.
No,
You
we're
pick- did you
choosing
pick,
franchises.
Oh, the franchise. My bad. I thought we were still going around. My bad. Naughty
Don't
Dog.
mess with me.
Yes.
I would have to say Uncharted.
Last of Us.
Uncharted.
We knew you'd be hating.
Like I'm like,
I knew he was gonna say Uncharted
Yeah.
because he's a hater.
You ain't got to say Last of Us. I'm going to say it. Last of Us.
I'm saying Last of Us.
Yep.
That's not even. And I love Uncharted. I thought
Uncharted's
Uncharted
great.
was awesome.
I love
Uncharted's
Last of
great.
Us
but
also.
there was a down game in the Uncharted series that I was like, it's good.
Yeah, 3 was okay.
Yeah, I was like, it's all right. But
4.
But there's
But-
a lot of them.
Lost Legacy was
There's
awesome.
more Uncharted than Last of Us.
Last of Us 2 had me staring at that screen in silence for a while.
Dude, if somebody said Crash Bandicoot, I would be like, that's fine.
No, it's not.
One,
No,
two.
I'm joking.
Wow.
Damn.
There's no wrong answers, man.
Yeah, I stay hating on Crash. I swear.
1, 2, and 3. And the kart racer is amazing. But yeah, what you got?
All right, I'm gonna do it, even though it's like an abusive relationship. I'm gonna say Sega, man. I'm gonna say
I thought you were
Sega.
gonna say Konami.
I'm gonna Sega. No,
No
I
one
left.
said
I
Konami.
left Konami
Yeah.
off my list for a fucking reason. But Sega, Sega is the definition of being in an abused relationship.
Yes.
Because when they hit, gaming in general, like benefits
Yeah.
from it. Say it benefits if Sega is good. When Sega's not good, gaming in general hurts. So like when Nintendo was hot back in the day and Sega was hot, everyone was eating. Everyone was having a good ass time. It was great. You know, you had your even though, some people it didn't really age well, you had your Altered Beast, but like then you had your Golden Axe, and then you had your Phantasy Star, and then you had your Shining Force, and then you had Sonic, of course, killing shit.
Streets of Rage.
Streets of Rage, one of the arguably the best beat 'em up ever made. Those are the heavy hitters that Sega produced, and then they got bad, and then I lost faith. But then they had that announcement which revived a lot of these titles, and Shinobi looks ridiculous. Sega! That looks insanely good, and the clips of Jet Grind and Crazy Taxi and the 3D Streets of Rage and the new Golden Axe, they're all looking pretty promising. So with the way that they're putting the love and care into Shinobi, I'm gonna say that that Sega's back. I'm gonna and Sonic Frontiers was awesome. So that's a
yes, it was.
that's a great sign of them being back, even though they had that period of the suckage. But
The same point where Capcom wasn't doing too well.
exactly, I think Capcom's
when
was
Sega-
briefer.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Sega sucked for a while.
Sega started around then, though.
Yeah.
And it took them a long time. But they started a new, like they're a company that has different generations also. So you could be like, I love Sega from the 80s and 90s, and that's completely different than a Sega lover who loved it from 2000 to 2015.
But the cool
Yeah.
thing
Totally
thing that Capcom didn't do that Sega did, which I hated, is that Sega hyped up the bullshit. They hyped up
They
the
did.
little
Game
system
Gear
that
Micro.
They hyped up this nonsense. You can't even fucking see the screen. And then they said we have a big announcement that's as big as a PS5, and they announced
was
Civilization. What the fuck are you doing?
That was crazy.
I was about to be done with those motherfuckers.
That was crazy. That was nuts.
Well, people usually think Sega, think old school Sega.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
don't think like Valkyria Chronicles Sega and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yakuza Sega. Like a
Yeah.
lot of people only know Sega as those.
Yep.
And it's hard to believe, but because they lost their franchises.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they worked on their franchises all those years, then they'd be where Capcom is now.
Exactly. And the
True.
thing is, that's the thing. That's the reason why Nintendo's so hot. Is like because
Yeah.
Nintendo's kept up those franchises. Even though the young cats know who Mario is, the young cats know Zelda, young cats know. Sega has not done this. They're trying to do it now.
No.
They're doing it with Shinobi. They're like, this is Shinobi. Does it look fucking awesome? Yes, it does. It looks fucking incredible. Now you have to remind the old cats that you haven't forgot about these franchises,
Yeah.
and tell the new cats that this is we have the same amount of bangers as Nintendo. Just watch.
Also, them
know?
them partnering up with Nintendo, like having Sonic in the Mario games and stuff like that. That's
awesome.
cool.
That's great. That's great. So
That keeps them relevant.
I'm definitely gonna say Sega. I'll give them, the benefit of the doubt. I'm not gonna hold their that period of time against them,
Yeah.
because of the way Shinobi's looking, which is coming out next month. So, yeah.
What game?
Um,
Series.
Fuck, there's so many to pick from, but I'm gonna go with, even though my heart tells me Shining Force, because Shining Force 3 is the best game I've ever played. I'm gonna say Streets of Rage.
Oh wow.
Streets of Rage has kept me,
That's your current Sega. Right
that's
now.
been it's kept me, like, it's got my faith restored when Part 4 came out, even though they, didn't really make it, but they had something to do with it, But yeah, I'm gonna say Streets of Rage. Super Monaco all day.
No.
Oh, what? No, sorry.
No.
Stop.
I'm gonna say Sonic.
Sonic.
Fantasy Star.
Yeah, there you go.
Dang on it, man. Sega is hard.
Sega's tough.
There's no wrong
a lot.
answers, y'all.
Well, you're not a
pick whatever.
Sega guy, so I mean, you're.
Wow. There's no wrong answers.
Panzer Dragoon. No.
You can say whatever.
Man, my throwbacks for Sega are crazy.
Just go ahead and say that Miracle World. Say it with your chest.
Golden Axe. Alex Kidd. You like Alex
Say
Kidd?
it with your chest.
Alex Kidd.
Say Altered Beast. Go ahead.
Listen,
Alex Adult.
the game I've most recently gone back to play from Sega most of the time is Streets of Rage 2.
Okay.
Something about it, man. You can just throw in Streets of Rage.
And obviously
There you go.
Streets of Rage 4.
Kills
I've
it.
given a lot of time to also. Not as much as you, though.
I play that shit a lot. When I don't know what to play, I throw that game in.
But I could say, I guess that more so than a Sonic, because there's a lot of Sonic that don't play.
Yeah.
I never played and never want to.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so Streets of Rage is my go-to as far as throwback and new. So I guess I'll go with that.
Okay.
I can't say Alex Kidd for one game.
Why not? Why not, man?
Come on.
Technically, two. No, sorry.
Technically 5. BMX counts, I guess.
Yeah.
No.
All right. I'm gonna say Platinum Games.
Oh,
Yeah,
good
man.
one.
Oh, nice.
That
They
was on my
have
list.
quite a few games on their roster here. They got the Bayonetta series, Astral Chain,
Astral Chain!
Platinum is a lot.
Near Automata,
Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
Best games all
Vanquish,
time.
Vanquish, Mad World, Scalebound, which never came out.
It's coming out for Microsoft.
Yeah, Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance,
Tired of y'all.
oh, that needs a, say that game again. Say it again.
Metal Gear Rising:
Yes,
Revengeance.
yes.
That actually will be that's the game I'm gonna pick for.
That's the title?
Yeah,
Astral?
between that, it was between that and Astral Chain. There's
Platinum-
no wrong answer, so
Platinum has done something where it's like, not only does the games play extremely well, but all those games you announced, their soundtracks are killer.
Yeah.
They're killer.
and the boss battles are always
They're
fun, man.
fucking killer. And
I
that-
love their over-the-top boss battles and just fun, just straight fun. Every one of those games.
I felt like I was in an anime playing Metal Gear Rising.
Yep.
Every fucking boss had their own song.
Yep.
They had their own song, like that told their story. I was
Yeah.
like, what is this?
Yep.
It's fucking awesome, man. I love Vanquish. The fact that hasn't been mentioned, like that ever came out, is crazy to me. There's no sequel. There's no nothing.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's an idea.
Yeah, it's an idea that we just released and see if we can make money from it, and that's it. Yeah. What the fuck is that?
Also, they made Transformers Devastation.
Yes, they did. That I have
And-
never played, by the way.
I mean, I was like that.
I like that game.
I heard it was awesome.
The ending, just watch the ending credits. Fucking awesome.
I won't even play the
Yeah?
game. I'll just watch
Wow.
the ending right now. actually.
Man,
Wow.
It's tough to get that game now, right? It's tough to
I have
freaking-
the game. I
it's
lent it to you.
digital, man.
I have the
tough to
physical
get. It's
copy
digital.
of it.
Oh, he got the physical.
I got the physical copy.
And he's selling it right now for $250 for anyone in the
PS4.
chat who wants. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, that's
I got
probably
it for
how much it's worth.
PS4 like years ago.
Physical?
Physical copy of it.
Play it the
So
PS5.
what are you picking? You said.
What did I say? Metal Gear Rising.
Said Metal Gear,
Revengeance.
I'm picking Vanquish.
Okay.
Ooh.
Nice one.
That's Gears of War.
I'm picking Star Fox Zero.
I forgot
that?
that was on there. Yeah, it's on here.
Star Fox Zero?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
they made-
that's platinum.
They made
Platinum.
Star Fox Zero. Yes, it's on this list. There's a bunch of other games I didn't mention because the list is fucking crazy. But yeah,
I made Star Fox Zero.
That's crazy.
yeah,
What?
I ain't seen no sword
It's not
fights.
widely known.
it's on the list here. It's on Google. I have it on Google right here, man.
Yep. No, I remember. I own the game, so I knew that.
It's Last Order. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the 2016.
I remember that one. Yeah.
That's their low tier, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the ones that didn't get good to. They had like two stinkers.
The Wonderful 101 also.
They did do Avatar.
Oh yeah, that's not bad.
Star
That's
Fox
actually not
Guard.
bad.
And
I never played Star Fox Guard.
Stikz, you're going to say Nier Automata?
Of course.
All right.
Nier Automata is the game. That is the game that everyone should play.
That's a special game.
That game is awesome. Yes, they
And
did
what about
that.
you, Stal?
You know what I'm going to say? Astral Chain, say it with your chest. Say it with your fucking chest.
Wow.
I can't.
Sir.
Astral Chain all day.
I was trying to set that up, man.
Come on now.
Choc.
I guess I'm up next, and I'm gonna say the
Astral Chain.
The rest of the pocket. Astral Chain.
Sorry, they got me started, y'all. Sorry, they got me started.
I'm gonna say a tough one. This is Konami, man.
No.
Whoa,
They're
that's
no longer
controversial.
reliable.
Well, for when they were around.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
they were around, they
Actually,
were
they're coming back right now.
Early days?
no, dude. They gave us bangers.
They're coming back now.
They did.
They gave
After
us
years.
bangers in the
Track and
arcade.
field.
They
What?
did.
Yeah.
What up, not sir?
Not
they
Cirque.
got
What's Cirque?
What up, not sir? Yeah, they gave us Yo, you alright?
Sorry.
Dude, I thought that was an error with the fucking feed. I thought the shit said. The fucking sound was that?
Sorry, I let that out.
I mean, listen,
Yeah.
Konami was neck and neck with Capcom for a while.
Yeah,
They
Stealing
were.
from each other.
yeah.
They were 1A and
Stealing
1B,
from each-
and then they said, nah, Pachinko.
They
They
had,
got
they had
Jackal, though.
Contra.
Jackal is undefeated.
They had,
Jackal is GOAT. That's GOAT status,
They
though.
had Metamorphic Force.
There you go.
That's true.
Dude, they had a lot of beat 'em ups.
Sunset Riders.
A lot of beat 'em ups too.
Silent Hill.
They had
Ninja Turtles.
Ninja Turtles and Simpsons.
X-Men.
Pimpsons.
Was the Spider-Man arcade Konami as well?
Don't think so. Could be wrong.
I gotta look.
Sega.
I gotta look.
Could be
But
wrong.
yeah, and they
It
had a
might
lot
have
of
been
consoles.
Sega.
Oh, yeah, it might have been Sega.
Oh yeah, I think you might be right. You might be right. But yeah, man, they had a lot of bangers in the arcade.
Castlevania.
Symphony of the motherfucking night.
Suikoden.
Yes.
Oh, actually, that is huge.
Silent Hill 2.
Silent Hills.
Contra, of course. I don't know if you guys saw
I mean,
They're creeping.
I say
Konami's
Contra.
creeping. They're creeping back. They're
Yeah,
creeping
Ninja
they are.
back.
Turtles,
Yeah.
Cowabunga collection.
Well, I mean, there's tons.
They do have a lot, though.
Yeah,
But they disappeared for a long
They pissed us
time.
off for a long.
Super Bomberman.
A lot of they pissed us off longer than Sega.
Oh, Pit Fighter.
Listen,
Yeah, let's go, Pit Fighter. That's
I forgot.
Konami.
Pit Fighters
Listen,
Konami?
If it was just
I didn't know that.
developers, If it was just,
I don't see it on this list.
Oh no, it
didn't
said
know.
licensed from
no,
Atari
man, that's
games.
Midway.
I was gonna say, I'm like,
I was like,
I don't
that's
see it
gotta
on
be-
this list.
But you
man.
know what? Shout out to Pit Fighter.
There's G.I. Joe, Bucky O'Hare,
Yep, Bucky O'Hare's.
Oh, they're
Wild West
arcade.
Cowboys of Blue
Arcade.
Mesa.
Listen, they did 1,000. they did
Yu-Gi-Oh!
1,000
Cross
games.
Duel.
Metamorphic
That's when it
Force.
started going down. That's when they started going down. Was
that's
the
where-
Yu-Gi-Oh.
That's where it's controversial
Yu-Gi-Oh.
with the Yu-Gi-Oh.
But listen, if it was just developers in general,
Yeah.
I would have named Konami, but it was reliable.
Yeah.
So I couldn't put them. I couldn't put them in reliable.
But Konami
can't
has
forget-
Dance Dance Revolution.
Stop it.
You can't forget Konami made Metal Gear Survive.
They did, didn't they?
No, they did. But they made Metal Gear.
You know, I think that's the thing with Konami. They're like they dropped off so hard, but like it makes you forget how many bangers they had.
They did the
Yeah.
Metal Gear
Yeah.
Solid series.
Just Castlevania, period.
Yeah.
Just Castlevania
Well, besides the
existing.
last three.
I mean, we tried to know. Yeah. we tried. It's like Jordan's Wizard years, right? We try to like sweep that under the rug a little
Leave it
bit.
alone.
Yeah,
Leave it
leave it alone. Leave it alone a little bit. You know, we don't want to talk about that. But I could see Konami had back to back bangers, but then they.
With Silent Hill coming
Oh
back.
yeah.
With Silent Hill coming back.
That's a good sign.
And but they're doing the Metal Gear remake, which is still solid.
Yeah.
Get it.
Snake.
I like that actually. You know what? I was about to. It's like you did it before I even thought of it. That was actually
Oh
good.
God.
But those are coming up. I don't know what else they got coming, but it seems like a good path.
If they drop a Castlevania this year,
That's good.
then we'll be like, all right, y'all are officially back.
Yeah.
I'll give
Like
you that.
like an Arc System Works Symphony of Night remake.
Hey,
Yeah.
That's all we need.
listen.
That's all we need.
So I would say Castlevania, of course.
They're important though. We gotta give Konami their props.
What would you say, Choc?
I'm gonna say Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say Metamorphic Force, man.
It's only one game.
I know.
That's the only reason.
But that's
He
your
said it's
line, dude.
only
That's your
one
line.
game.
That's
without,
a game.
without Ninja Turtles, without
Yeah.
Turtles in Time, you wouldn't have gotten Shredder's Revenge.
No, you're right.
So
I
I'm
got
No,
doing
you're right.
from a legacy standpoint.
You're right. You're right.
Metal Gear.
All right.
Good choice.
Metal Gear.
Shoot.
So we got Castlevania, we got Metal Gear.
I'm picking
Somebody say
Castlevania.
Metamorphic Force.
No, I'm picking Castlevania. I'm picking Castlevania. The
World of Shadows.
no,
World
the
of Shadows.
Metroidvania type.
Okay.
Not regular Castlevania. It's okay,
Symphony of the Night.
but since Symphony of the Night on,
That has to be.
that's the ones.
That's it.
I probably would have to agree with that one.
That's what I'm
That
picking
game
from
is so
Konami.
fucking special.
It's a masterpiece.
It's so special.
It's a fucking masterpiece.
I'm like trying to think of the other games that I was gonna
Yeah.
mention, but I'm like,
Yeah.
it's just too much.
Oh,
Symphony
it
of
changed
the
the
Night's just
industry.
It's
I
too.
mean, you could say Metroid did, but
It's not a
no,
Metroidvania.
the
I know, right?
Metroidvanias did it. Yeah.
All right, who's up?
Is it me? Okay, let's go with let's see. Oh, just correction right quick. Thanks to Steve in the chat. He said Smash Brothers series and the Kirby series was actually developed by HAL Laboratory, headed by Sakurai. They're not owned by Nintendo, but they're sometimes thought of as a second party since they've done
Nah, they
so
bought
much
that
work.
shit. They bought that shit.
All right, then I changed my answer to Mario Kart.
Yo. No wrong
nah,
answers. man.
Namco did that.
So we'll give HAL the development credit for that. They deserve it.
Thank you, Hal.
Let's go to. We can go to that one later. I'll start now for. That's a cheesy way out to choose those guys.
Just do it.
Cheesy way out.
That's a cheesy way
Just
out.
do it.
Now let's do Indie Creates.
All right.
We'll do
Okay.
Indie Creates. They're what you call it? They're a great.
Shout them out.
They're great freaking. They're a developer / publisher indie. They're the first indie ones that we're mentioning for the night.
Dude, listen.
Very very successful.
Dragon Mark for Death.
I was just about to say it. Dragon Mark for Death. They've done the Mega Man Zero series. I think they did all 4 games in that series. They've done what's the other game that Reggie loves? I played one of the games of those.
The one that's like Mega Man.
It's like Mega Man. He
X.
shoots. It's kind of like Mega Man X a little bit.
They
But
made a ton of them, and they're like up to 4 or 3 or something.
yeah, I just I can't think of that series. Yeah, they're up to. They have a spin-off. The series has a spin-off series. There's 3 games in the main series, and there's 2 or 3 in the spin-off series, and I just can't think of the name right there. Don't worry, Stikz is gonna figure that out. But what else did they do? That let me see.
What's the company?
Indie Creates. I'm trying to think.
Indie Creators.
INTI creates.
Oh, sorry. This is also what else they did. I think they had a hand in the
Gunvolt.
Gunvolt, there we go.
Gunvolt, yes, that series. They also had a hand in the Bloodstained Circle of the Moon games, the 2 8-bit-ish games that came out. Not the one that came out for.
They did a Bloodstained.
Not the one that was made by IGA, but by
Curse
the
of the Moon.
Yeah, Curse of the Moon. Yeah, those games that had a hand.
Those
in
are
it.
dope.
Mighty Number 9, right? That was.
That's Jay's game right there.
No.
Oh wait,
No.
that was in the crates.
No.
There was one. Hey, there was a Switch Force, right? There was
He was a special character.
he was a special character in a Gunvolt game, the mashup.
Oh,
that
yes,
they did.
they put him in there.
Creates
Yeah,
did that.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I see here
They did a Pac-Man game. Well, you know what I'm picking.
Azure Striker, Gunvolt,
Yeah.
Yes.
Mega Man ZX, Mega Man Zero.
The Gal Guardian games they're responsible for.
Blaster Master.
That's
Yeah.
you know what I'm picking.
I never heard of this game. Umbrella Claw.
Never heard of that.
Never heard of this.
Berserker Claw.
Berserker
Drill Claw.
Sounds like a move.
It does say Mighty Number 9.
It says Mighty
Get
Number
the hell
9.
outta here.
Mighty Number 9. It says it on here.
I hate this.
Here you go.
he said,
right here.
hate this.
It says Mighty Number 9 right there. Look at that.
Oh, so they get credit for that. Oh, they do get
Indie
credit.
Creates has Mighty Number 9, man.
Really? That game wasn't that great. I was like, that.
Of course.
Really?
Yeah,
Kickstarter.
You gotta take it off the
Wow.
list.
I mean,
Indie
damn it.
Creates had it. Okay. Yeah.
Gal Guardian.
Yo, Jay's mad upset.
Yeah, I guess. Okay, they did. Gal Guardians, great games.
Gal
Very, very
Guardians.
great games. Dragon Mark for Death, we said that before. That's great
Yeah.
games.
All right, so what are you picking from them?
You know, I'm gonna pick. Ooh, man, my favorite series or game or contribution that they've done so far from that. The Mega Man
9.
Zeros.
Mega Man 9.
And it creates the that, right? Mega Man 9. I don't like. No, I didn't like that one that much. No.
Wow.
Or Mega Man 10. They're not. It's not bad. It's just. It's not the one of the best Mega Man games by a long shot. Let's see. I love Dragon Mark for Death. That was a really, really good one. But for now, we're just gonna go with
There's no wrong answers, man. Just pick one.
No, I got.
Pick one, damn it. We don't have all day.
Gal Guardians.
I'm gonna say Gunvolt.
I'll say Gal Guardians. Yeah, I'm happy with those. I'm good with that. Go with that.
Dragon Mark for Death, even though I had to put in the Konami code to do a healing spell.
I made it through the whole game.
It's like Helldivers. You have to do it.
Yeah, it's worse than Helldivers.
Really?
Actually, no, it's on
the same level?
Yeah, on the same level
Okay.
of Helldivers.
That makes it interesting,
Well, you know I'm picking Blast and Master Zero.
though. Of course.
Easily. 1, 2, and 3. All of them.
As you should.
Exactly.
Style?
I'll probably do Gal Guardians.
Okay.
All right.
Gal Guardians, yeah.
All right, all right.
I enjoy that series.
All right.
Even with the simp.
Y'all like Bloodstained too?
With the simp.
The simp in part 1.
Then y'all like the Bloodstained game too, right?
What's one?
Bloodstained.
Oh, I keep forgetting that too. Shit. The 8-bit ones, right?
Yeah.
What was that?
I never
Yeah.
played
Well, the
it.
first one was 1 player, second one was 2 players. So I'll probably go with Gal Guardians because that both games were 2 players.
Gotcha.
That's all right.
All right.
Licky, licky.
Sticks, what developer you got, man?
Going back to my list here, what do I got? I have Way Forward.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ah, that's on my list, dude.
Shout out to Adam Tierney and Bannon Rudis.
Very good.
Yeah.
I can
And
cross
Colleen.
that. I can cross that off my list.
And we already named some of the stuff they did because we got them confused.
Yeah, of course.
I confuse
But
them all the fucking time.
They make some bangers. They got the Shantae series.
Shantae?
Yeah, they got River City Girls.
Yeah, with that Double Dragon DLC.
And they somehow got Double Dragon in there, which is, I get it confused.
Oh, my
like, who
God.
made Double Dragon? And I always think they did, and they do.
I got the list right
But-
here, too. DuckTales Remastered,
DuckTales Remastered. is
Contra
amazing.
4,
You-
Advance Wars 1, 2 Reboot, Mighty Switch Force. You said Shantae already.
You mean Contra Operation Galuga?
Galuga?
Yeah, they did that.
Now, what a
Galuga.
4-player co-op. That shit is fire.
shout out to Tom Hewlett. Tom
Yeah,
Hewlett.
Tom Hewlett in the build.
They did Clock Tower Remastered.
Double Dragon Neon.
They did
Oh,
Neon.
yeah.
It's on the
Yeah,
list.
I
It's
thought
on this
so.
list.
Yeah. They
That's a
did,
good one.
Yars Rising.
Yeah, Yars Rising. Yeah, that's right.
Yars Rising, which actually, that's not a bad game.
Yars.
It's not bad.
Yars.
It's the sequel to
Not
Yars
their
Revenge.
It's not their marketing.
Yeah. It's not how it is.
You guys should go and play a Yars.
They also did what was it, Advance Wars Reboot Camp 1 2?
Yes, I said that.
You said that? Okay.
Transformers: Rise of the Dark,
Oh, they
I'm
did.
sorry.
Clock Tower,
Oh, that yeah, that one you play.
I said that.
Dawn of the Monsters. Never heard of it. Never heard of that game.
Well, I mean, we can make a choice with title. What title you picking?
I will pick.
It's hard.
It's
actually
very
tough
tough.
for them.
Oh God,
It's
yeah.
very tough. I'm gonna go with Contra.
Which one?
Galuga.
Galuga.
Okay.
That's a fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
River
with
City
that one.
Girls
That's-
too.
River City Girls?
Yeah, man.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I was gonna say the River City Girls. I'm very impressed with the freaking River City Girls.
Boxing match, boxing match.
Especially the freaking Double Dragon DLC.
I
man.
gotta go with River City Girls, man.
I thought you were gonna say Neon.
Who?
Double Dragon Neon.
I go with River City Girls because they got the Double Dragons in there.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
But
It's a
Neon
good-
is, I mean, Neon is fucking fire.
If
Are
they
we
didn't-
allowed to pick stage 2? Can we pick just stage 2 in Double Dragon Neon? Because that's the best stage ever.
There's no wrong answers, man.
If
You
they,
can
didn't
say
put,
whatever you.
if they didn't put the Double Dragons in River City Girls, I would have said Neon.
Right. Right.
But since it's River City Girls and Double Dragon, I gotta pick that.
And they got Ricky and Cunyo in there too.
The game is hilarious.
And they got Marion in there.
Yeah, the
Come
game
on,
is
man.
great.
Yeah, that's
Six-pack Marion.
Yeah, it's fucking
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah.
The game
Although
is
Contra,
insane.
though. That Contra,
She's
though.
jacked and
Contra
Oh,
should not
Contra's dope.
be slept on. That
Yeah.
Contra should not be slept on.
Yep.
And unfortunately, I haven't played enough Shantae, but I played a bit of it, and it's dope.
Should
If you
be
love platformers.
should be twerking on them.
Man.
Wow. Wow,
Did you guys
sir.
say DuckTales also?
Yeah, you said,
Okay, you said
you
DuckTales.
said DuckTales, which
Why-
is amazing.
yo, they need to do Chip and Dale's, man. What the
I do,
fuck?
yes.
No.
I gotta
Let's
talk
write
to
them.
them.
We gotta write them.
Why isn't
Yo.
that? Why isn't that? Why
They
hasn't that
have
been
to-
remastered
yeah, why-
at all?
That should be next on the list.
Maybe if DuckTales was more of a success, then they would have jumped into
It didn't do well.
The movie was good.
I don't know. People had things to say about the voice acting, but it was an
Rescue
amazing
Rangers?
game.
No, the remaster
Huh?
wasn't even. It was
You
a
mean Rescue
remake. They
Rangers?
should
Yeah.
just call it that.
They
That
made the
was-
Rescue Rangers movie.
Not any Chip and
What
Dale.
Chip
That
and
was
Dale
good.
was
I mean,
you
a
thinking
Chip
about?
and Dale's,
Chuck?
yeah.
Yeah, they definitely need that. But who
They,
knows?
they could have released it at the missed opportunity.
Dude, that was like how long? ago?
I know it was like 2 years ago.
Over a decade ago now. No, I'm saying.
The movie I'm
Yeah,
talking
the
about.
movie, yeah. But all right. What you got?
Oh, that was you.
Good choice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, come on, guys. You know we gotta go with Vanillaware
Okay.
all day. So reliable.
That's solid.
Very, very solid. You know what the funny thing is? I played one of their games. I didn't even realize it back in the day. Muramasa the Demon Blade on the Wii.
Yeah, that was dope.
I forgot about that.
That is
game.
a really awesome game.
Very good game.
That is like, I don't even know how or
I told you.
how I even stumbled upon that game.
I said you should play this.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, because I'm like, I don't know.
I got that on PlayStation Vita. I played it. on.
That is like,
That's
it's one of
very
those that I actually want to play it again
It was a
because
standout on the Wii.
it was very fucking good.
Nothing looks like it.
No,
Nothing.
very nicely done game. Should have been co-op.
They have great art. Their games though.
No, there's something. I don't
Dragon Crown also.
know. Dragon Crown, which,
Dragon
which
Crown.
has never been played on this channel, which is some bullshit.
And I have the shit.
Which is complete bullshit. The fact that we
Yeah.
have not played that on this channel is insane.
We have 2 copies of it.
And we have
We
not
should play
touched it.
We actually should play.
We have it on. I have it on PS4.
Like
should
as
play
soon as possible, we
Yeah.
need to
I
play
bought
that.
the original on PS3.
I have the PS4. I guess the port for PS4.
And did anyone here play it?
I did not
No.
play it.
And I have it on Vita also.
So you never played it?
I have the
No, I
physical.
played it. I played it.
You play like
Yeah,
what? For
it's
like
on
10
the-
minutes?
No, on the Vita. I played it. I played more on the Vita because I had it on there first, and then later.
We don't count
I got
Vita.
it
It's
on
like
the
a small screen. But like, have you?
Wow. It's the same exact shit, man.
But it's crazy that it's 4-player co-op, which is insane, and we haven't played it.
I've never even opened it.
But
Wow.
obviously, of course, Unicorn Overlord, man.
Of course.
Come on, like seriously.
They did Odin Spear also.
Yeah. No, they've been like low key with a crazy reputation with beautiful art. I mean, they exaggerate the fuck out of their women sometimes. I swear to God.
But none of the games are the same either.
No,
No,
They're all different types
they don't
of
do
games.
sequels either, do they?
Not that I've seen.
this game was dope.
That's for the Wii. That's the.
Oh, let me look at this for a second.
That's
This was
my
dope.
zone.
I'm gonna say this game, Muramasa.
Oh, this is so.
Muramasa.
Oh, this was better than I should have played. Like,
You know what else plays like this? I just realized. Dust, an Elysian Tale.
Yes, it does.
That's the one I was trying to get you to play for the longest.
I beat that.
Dust is awesome, and it plays like this.
Yeah, it does.
you know what's so messed up about
You would love it.
that game right there is so messed up is that I played through the whole thing. You play as the girl or the guy.
Mm-hmm.
Is that it's so long ago that it's like not even a memory.
Right.
It's like you played it and
That's
it looks
over 10
familiar,
years.
Yeah.
Over
And
10 years ago.
and it's like I want to play it again because that was fun. I remember I enjoyed the fuck out of that game. But Unicorn Overlord,
Yeah, you gotta say
dear God, that is peak gaming.
So I said, never bored with Way Forward.
No, way forward, man. Anything
Yeah,
they,
look at
That's
that.
be that thing.
This is Dust.
yeah,
Yeah,
looks like the
that
same
looks
type of
gorgeous.
shit.
Yeah,
the same
very
type of-
similar.
yeah, same type of.
A little more animation
Yeah,
with this one, but it's dope.
yeah, definitely more.
They look
animation.
like the same. Game.
More animation, but it's very similar. Very similar gameplay.
The world looks the same.
What is this? Odin Spear?
No,
No.
It's called Dust,
That's
an
not-
Elysian
dust.
Tale.
Oh, dust. Okay.
Ashes to ashes.
Dust to dust.
to dust.
No, man.
And there you go.
Where'd he go?
That's
Nice.
Muramasa. That's
Nice.
Muramasa.
Muramasa.
It's just like the same game.
Who's Massa?
It's like the same shit.
Except it's not 1080p.
Oh, this is the Vita version.
It is a beautiful game.
This is what I played on.
It does look
It's
great,
tough
though.
too. It's not an easy game.
Oh yeah.
Not an easy game.
Oh,
But
yeah.
yeah, But you know what I'm gonna pick. I mean, what the fuck are you even asking me what game I'm gonna pick?
You said it already.
Yeah,
man.
it's like Unicorn or Astral Chain. No, Unicorn. I'm sorry.
What is wrong with you?
Just mash up all the.
You know what?
games.
Not to completely derail,
Mm.
but the fact I love that game so much and I don't personally own it, I'm ashamed, and I'm gonna change that this week. I'm gonna buy it.
What?
Astral
Unicorn
Chain.
Overlord. Oh, I thought you
Astral
said.
Chain.
I thought you
Right.
meant Unicorn Overlord. I'm like, you have it right there.
I
man.
don't own Astral Chain, and I'm ashamed.
Wow.
That's
So
true.
I have to own it.
That's true.
But
That is
yeah,
true.
my pick is Unicorn Overlord.
All right.
Turbo, we know what you're gonna pick.
They unicorn. It's like it's easy.
And I'll
easy.
pick Muramasa. Choc probably never played any of these games.
Nope.
Just say Unicorn Overlord.
No.
Say
I've only played Muramasa.
so say Unicorn
So
Overlord.
I had to say, I had to say what I played. I had to say what I played. Although those do look beautiful. And from what I've seen in the game, it looks amazing.
They look gorgeous.
Speaking of quality, that their quality is through the roof.
Yeah.
Through
That
the roof.
seal of quality.
Yeah, man.
All righty.
What you got, Al?
This is my last one.
And going around.
I'm gonna say Insomniac.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh, oh, I know what I'm picking.
And holy shit, here I'm gonna go through the list here, man. We got the Marvel Spider-Man.
Wolverine.
We got the Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. We got the Resistance, which is a forgotten ass franchise.
First person, right?
Yeah. Spyro the Dragon. And
Dude, I forgot they did that.
That's it. And that's it. I'm gonna say obviously Spider-Man.
Me too. Spider-Man.
That's
Spider-Man 1, 2, which one? Right? Or the whole franchise?
the fucking series, man.
But what's the favorite game? What's the favorite game in the
Spider-Man
series?
2, man.
freaking
Calm down.
2,
What kind of
man.
question is that?
Kept trying to create nonsense for no reason.
Wow.
He's bored.
Just had to ask. Just had to ask.
She says,
I mean, all the games I
the
mentioned.
Hey, but sorry, said I thought I knew you. Yeah, for real. It actually was just popped in my head. I'm like, I played it because Al has the physical, and I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with me? Why don't I own this?
because they don't drop the price.
When I beat the game,
Thank you.
I remember when I beat the game, I was like,
Thank you.
I can't be the only one to play this. I have to fucking share this. Somebody else has to play this game.
That game.
And that's when I lent it
That's
to
a
you.
life-changing game, man.
Yeah.
That's just like, whoa, my god.
Dude, I looked it up like last week.
What?
See the price. I was like, oh, no. Nah, they didn't drop the
59,
price at
right?
all.
59.
Yeah, they didn't drop the price.
That's Nintendo for you.
You could probably get used for like 49.
On eBay, I
Probably.
think it's like 50.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah, they dropped $10.
What'd you say? You said
For what? That's all. I'm sorry.
Insomniac, bro.
What
You
game?
okay?
What game? Damn it!
Come on, Spider-Man. It's like it's nothing for these.
Wait,
guys.
which one?
Yeah,
exactly.
Which
Yeah, one. The first one.
I'm gonna
Miles
go.
Morales?
I'm gonna go with the first one. I'm gonna go
I
with the
knew
first
it.
one. All right, because
There
it's
you
got
go.
the most DLC, most content. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the first.
Did you
one.
even play through all the DLC?
I did every single one of them.
I'm going to go with Infamous Second Son. No, I'm going with Spider-Man. Although I almost got 100% in that game. But
Spider-Man's not even. It's not even. Close.
Spider-Man.
It's not even-
It's like
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Everyone's gonna have Spider-Man for some.
Ratchet and Clank is cool. Spyro the Dragon's cool, but Spider-Man.
The quality of Spider-Man.
Spider-Man is up there.
is ridiculous.
Perfection. Perfection.
It is.
Miles Morales.
Miles is
Morales.
awesome in that game.
Yes,
He's
it is.
fucking awesome.
Yeah. I'm
This
going
is my,
Wolverine, by the way.
this is my last one.
Go ahead.
Bandai Game Studios.
Bandai.
Okay.
Boy, I knew you would say
Okay.
that.
Okay.
They're responsible for Tekken 7 and 8, Soul Calibur 6,
Mhm.
Just say
Mobile Suit
Namco, it's
Gundam
Namco.
Extreme versus Maxi Boost On,
That's Bandai.
Scarlet Nexus. What else?
Tekken.
I said Tekken.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Did you say Dark Souls?
No.
Little Nightmares?
Did not.
Bleach?
Pac-Man.
Pac-Man? Dragon Ball? Spark and Zero, you said, right?
We're talking Namco. You didn't say Ridge Racer.
I said
Soul Calibur?
Christ. I
Armored
said Soul
Core?
Calibur.
You said Armored Core also?
I thought Armored Core
Nah,
was
it's from
from
Soul.
Software.
Armored Core 6?
Oh, they did one?
Yeah, 2023.
Don't count.
Did that?
Wow.
I don't see that on
Mr.
on this-
Driller?
I don't see him on this list.
Yeah, that's Namco.
Galaga?
Interesting.
But listen, without Namco, PlayStation and Sony would not be around now.
Yeah, right.
They
Yeah,
were
that's
the
true.
top. They were the top on that.
Ace Combat? Elden Ring?
I forgot Bandai.
Tatsujin?
I think they published that though. They might have published on there, not
Hold
developed.
Fighting games.
But definitely from
Oh,
Soft
Naruto.
developed. Elden
Some of
Ring.
the Naruto games.
Yep.
Yeah.
What about Tales of? Is that them too?
That's Namco. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Namco
Okay,
did it,
cool.
yeah.
I'm going to say Tekken.
Me too. I'm gonna say Tekken.
I'm gonna say Tales of. Tales of.
I'm
my
gonna
shit.
say Ridge Racer R4 baby all day.
Ah.
Ridge Racer. Tales of.
That's your answer? Just a noise?
That's what Turbo does. Yeah, I'll go with Tails. Tails games.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you guys skipped the PlayStation era. That's why.
No.
Tales on the Wii.
Yeah, I skip PlayStation because Saturn all day, man. Hey.
Namco didn't have anything on Saturn, right? They weren't. They were exclusive on Sony
I don't know.
at that
I
time.
think so.
I
Yeah.
don't think
I
they
never had a
much.
Saturn.
Yeah, I don't think I had much.
Ace Combat, not so said.
Ace Combat's good, man.
Ace Combat is actually
Very good.
Not bad.
Dude, that was something.
I like that.
I need to play
I
7.
fell off after 4. Yeah.
Oh, it was dope.
It was either 3 or 4. I fell off though. I have to
those
play.
games
I
are
gotta go back and play them, man.
I'm up.
Yep.
I think
Oh no, I think Turbo's up.
I'm up.
You're up.
Nice try. Nice try. Okay.
Oh, boy.
Let's see. This is the last round, right?
Yeah.
All right. If this is the last round, I have to pick this one. Omega Force.
What's so many?
What's that?
Omega Force. Is that a game or that's a
developer?
developer?
It is. It's a transformer. No, I'm kidding. It's
You mean Omega Boost?
All right. Look, the company.
That's what I thought
They
it
are a developer under Tecmo Koei. Omega Force. is
Oh, they're the ones who
responsible-
do all the Warriors games.
Yes,
Okay,
they're-
I was wondering who that
They're
was.
the Warriors games, and I'm not talking about the Ultimate Warrior. I'm talking about like Age of Calamities.
Thank you.
Hyrule Warriors, Fire Emblem Warriors, 3 Hopes,
Berserk.
Oh, I see him here.
Orochi,
Berserk.
Warriors Orochi. What else they got?
Samurai,
Dynasty Warriors. You know, all
Samurai
those.
Warriors. Yeah.
Dynasty Warriors,
Samurai
Gundam,
Warriors.
all that shit. So yeah, this is the thing that's I like about Omega Force the best is that any game that's not their regular Dynasty Warriors or Samurai Warriors, whenever they merge with somebody else's property, it's better than the stuff that they make by themselves.
They also did Persona 5 Strikers, Wild Hearts, One Piece Pirate Warriors.
Yep. Yep.
Attack on Titan.
Fire Emblem Warriors.
Oh
Yeah, all the Warriors games pretty much.
Oh, their Attack on Titan games in particular. You talk about doing something different than their normal Warrior games. That doesn't even play like their Warrior games, but they're done
Really?
so great. Oh, it doesn't. Because it's like Spider-Man shit with the way where your characters just like fly through the air with their grappling hooks and stuff like that. If anyone who's seen Attack on Titan the anime and you play that game, there's just no better game that captures the action and the fights from that anime than
Really?
with Omega. When I saw Omega Force do Attack on Titan, especially Attack on Titan 2, and they had there was an expansion for that, which included season 1, 2, and 3. I was just like, yo, this studio is insane to be able to do this game and that anime that justice. That's the thing about Attack on Titan. It doesn't even play like their typical games that they make, and they did it flawlessly. Amazing. Great company. Great developer. Great developer.
All right.
Very impressed by it. But let me see. My favorite games and series from the Dynasty Warrior Gundam. Those are what? Yes. Dynasty Warrior Gundam Reborn is
Over
the best.
Zelda ones?
Yeah, man. I'm sorry. I gotta go. I got
Wow, now I
Age of
gotta play
Calamity.
it.
Age of Calamity.
Now
is
I
great.
gotta play because if he's not dick riding Zelda,
Right?
No,
Nintendo?
man,
you picking Gundam over Zelda?
Nintendo.
Age of Calamity is a great. It's one of the best crafted games that they made. But Gundam Reborn,
I'm surprised you don't have the new Dynasty Warriors. They swear by that one.
which new dinosaur?
It's actually not
The
bad.
the
most recent one that came out.
you did, right?
Origins.
It's actually not bad.
We don't really rock with the Dynasty Warriors ones anymore, just the spin-offs.
I don't even mess with Dynasty Warriors at all. And that one, I messed with it for a little bit, and I was impressed.
I'm
I liked it.
intrigued to play that. I'm intrigued to eventually get into that. But I like their multiplayer stuff. Kill 100 people type games.
Yeah.
But yeah, Gundam Reborn. Yeah, that's my
Wow.
favorite game by them right now.
What do you pick from?
I'm just going to go with straight up Dynasty Warriors.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with One Piece Pirate Warriors 4.
All right. I'm gonna go 99 Nights. Nah, they didn't.
1 million.
Nah, that's my favorite. That's my favorite Dynasty Warriors type game. And did you know that Q Entertainment, who did Luminous, made that?
Mm-mm.
Makes no sense.
I honestly didn't know that.
Makes no sense.
But really?
Yeah. But now I'd say favorite Warriors game. I didn't play many of them though. I played the
Just do the series, man.
Berserk did one, right? They did.
Berserk.
Berserk.
Oh my
Berserk, yeah.
gosh, they did a great one.
Berserk
That's
is
right.
on there.
Berserk is
my
awesome.
God. That is awesome too.
Berserk is on the list.
Whoa.
Persona 5, One Piece, Attack on Titan.
That's the Berserk one is my most interesting one.
Okay.
That is
So I'll
awesome.
go with that one.
Can't go wrong.
That was an awesome one.
You said
actually.
was
Oh man, it's tough because
Zeldas?
Hyrule?
the Fire Emblem ones are incredible, especially new ones I haven't beaten. The Three Hopes, Berserk was incredible. Best one still is Age of Calamity.
Why Fist and All-Star?
Does that count? Is that Namco?
Wait a sec.
Fist and
Fist and
All-Star?
All-Star is the same.
Which? Oh yes.
They got one.
But the second one fell off.
No, the first Ken's Rage was awesome.
But the
yes.
second one fell off.
The second one.
They did that.
Ah.
Yeah.
They did that,
And
though,
they didn't do
yeah.
Lost Paradise, or else I would say Lost Paradise.
It was called Berserk and the Band of the Hawk.
Yeah, that's
That's
the
amazing.
move.
But I
Great.
got to go with Age of Calamity. That's still the best one. That is still the best one I've played.
Okay.
Awesome game. Awesome game.
It is. It's one of the best. ones,
Really
for sure.
good.
Yes.
Oh, all right. So I was gonna pick one. This is the last one.
Mhm.
I'll just give it a shout out. From Software was what I was gonna go with.
It's on-
yes,
it's
we
on my
already
list.
know.
It's on my list.
We already
They-
know.
They deserve
Yeah,
it. They
it's a
deserve it.
go-to. They're making crazy games right now, but I gotta go with Legacy here and do Square Enix.
Mm-hmm. I got them. Squeenix.
Okay.
Yeah,
Squeamish.
They did have their little time when they weren't really pushing out the greatest of all time games like they used to, and then they They slightly grew back to what they were. Not quite the 16-bit era, or some people say the Final Fantasy 7 era. But I would have to say 15, 16, the remakes, like those are amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So, and plus every other, I mean, that's Final Fantasy, but Square also makes the Dragon Warrior games.
Dragon Warriors.
Quest. It's not Dragon Warrior
So,
anymore.
yeah, Dragon.
The promo it says, according to Google here, it says the most prominent of the series of Square Enix are Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, Kingdom Hearts, and Mana. Other notable series include Saga, Star Ocean, Tomb Raider, and Just Cause.
I will not count Tomb Raider.
And don't forget.
I don't know why. Oh no, that's published. My bad. It said published right after.
We got the Octopath Traveler games also.
Yeah.
Gotta give them credit for that. Those are amazing.
Plus, they never say Einhander. I say Einhander.
Einhander.
And they never say Tobal. I say Tobal.
I'm gonna say Einhander. Then that's the game I pick.
But yeah, as far as top tier, like they've done it for a very, very long time.
Mm-hmm. They have.
Deus Ex they did also. I didn't know that.
They did
I
what?
don't know if they
Life is
made
Strange, Deus Ex, Just Cause,
that. I know they publish a lot. I don't
Star
know
Ocean.
I don't know if they developed all those, but
Uh.
I know Enix did a lot. I mean, listen, they did ActRaiser, man. Come on.
Yeah.
I might even pick that.
Wow.
Yo, that's
I
wild.
have all Square Enix. That'd be crazy, right?
Right.
Wow.
But nah, I gotta go. You gotta go Final Fantasy. I can't pick anything other than Final Fantasy from Square.
It's tough. Oh
Come
my
on, I got that's
God.
Final Fantasy 2, 3, or 4. You know, I gotta pick those. Come on, Final Fantasy 7 remake. Come on, I gotta pick it.
Oh, Final Fantasy 7 remake is amazing. I want to say Dragon Quest freaking 11.
Over Final Fantasy.
As a series, Final Fantasy gets the nod because Dragon Quest. I fall asleep during them. I do that.
Very long.
That sounds real fun.
They're fun.
You're
they're
really
awesome.
selling it, man. You're really selling
I
it.
put in 100 hours in those games when I play them, right? But it's just like
Damn.
they're long games. but
Grinding.
It's a lot of grinding. It's
grinding,
but it's so worth it though. It's so worth it when you get the best weapons and armor and stuff like
As
that.
long as you enjoy it.
But no, Final Fantasy 7 remake was freaking. Oh my God, that was crazy. And then you got like Triangle Strategy, so it's like,
Different game, but yeah, they do make them.
it's gosh.
So as far as the series, you're gonna go
I'll
with
go
Dragon Quest.
I'll go as a series. I gotta give it to.
Chocobo Racing.
I probably have to get it to Final Fantasy because it's just like I love more Final Fantasies than I do Dragon Quest. You know, like Dragon Quest stays the same, and it improves. They keep improving the formula. Final Fantasy switches it up, and they do have quite a few bangers in that series. I'll go with Final Fantasy.
I gotta change my. That was a good point.
Yeah.
I gotta change my vote, my game. Even though I love Einhander.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Final Fantasy.
If Einhander had 11 times.
I know, right? It's just one game, so it's like, but yeah.
It's definitely a standout though.
I gotta say Final Fantasy.
Yeah, it's their most prominent. Their most prominent title by far.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Triangle Strategy.
It's like-
That's not bad
But
at all.
you know what? It's not even a diss to Final Fantasy. I don't play Final Fantasy games. I played one of them,
Right.
which was co-op on the Super Nintendo, and I liked that a lot.
Right.
Final
I
Fantasy.
watched a lot of Part 2 on the Super Nintendo, and I thought that was pretty cool. But
But you don't have a connection with
I
it.
do not have a connection to Final Fantasy. Like I just don't. I never had a connection to Final
That's
Fantasy.
fine.
So
That's fine.
even you could take the ones that I've enjoyed and you put that against Triangle Strategy. I'm gonna pick Triangle Strategy 50 times out of 50 times.
Gotcha.
And it has a Final Fantasy feel to it, and it's a strategy RPG.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
that's a
Can't go wrong, man.
yeah, that's my shit.
It's a spiritual
Sensational.
successor to a Final Fantasy game.
Tactics. Yeah, it is a spiritual success of the Final Fantasy Tactics.
So yeah, so it I mean that counts.
Which is the spiritual successor to Ogre Battle, whatever.
Yeah, Tactics Ogre.
Tactics Ogre.
Tactics Ogre. There you go.
One of them ogres.
Ogre.
One of those fucking ogres.
the Ogre.
When I say Ogre Battle, damn.
Which had a
There is one. 64,
actually.
right? Ogre Battle.
I never
That might
played.
be.
I never played them, but I remember the recent the remastered shit.
Yeah.
That was apparently the most lazy remaster they did.
Well, it was. It looked very.
It looked the same.
I didn't buy them because of the way the sprites looked. I'm like, I can't do it. I
It
can't
was
look
a
at
straight
the
port.
sprites.
It didn't look remastered at all, man. I'm like, what the hell did they
That's
remaster?
called bullshit. It's called just play Triangle Strategy.
Yeah,
That's it. Just play
it's like,
Triangle Strategy.
What did they remaster? This looks exactly like the old.
1080p.
That,
1080p.
to me, I was like, that's a spit in the face.
Yeah.
That's a legit spit in the
I
face.
saw. I was like, that's
cash
all they're
grab.
doing? I was like, it didn't even look like HD 2D.
No.
I'm like, at least make it look HD 2D or
It's a
something.
niche title, though.
Dude,
Yeah.
It's a niche title.
Nothing,
They didn't put anything to it.
nothing upsets me more than something that takes you out of the battle is everyone going like this in place. How about you have a fighting stance like you're waiting for someone to hit you, not like, we're just toy soldiers. It looks fucking stupid to me. Sorry.
I mean, that was the 16-bit or 8-bit way. That's what they did.
Oh, am I up?
Yes.
It's like modern retro. That's it, man.
Am I the last one?
You're the last one. That's it, man.
All right, we're going to go with Acclaim. No, I'm
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Come on, I'm joking.
I thought you were gonna say Midway.
Jellicoe all day. Now, Dot
Bases
Emu.
loaded.
Dot Emu.
Dot
on my
Emu.
list.
Perfect.
Dot Emu, there you
Dot
go.
Emu has to be mentioned, period.
Well, they're making the bangers now.
They're bringing sexy back, man. They're bringing beat 'em ups back to
Hell
what
yeah,
they, and they're making them better than ever. Better than ever.
Yeah, they are.
Streets of Rage 4,
Sick.
arguably the best beat 'em up ever created. Number 2,
We'll give shout out to Lizard Cube. Lizard Cube.
Ninja Gaiden Ragebound.
cut me off for no
I'm
reason.
sorry, they had a hand in it too.
I'm not saying they don't. Also, Tribute Games too. I'm not saying they didn't. But Dottie Moo.
Damn.
Anything else you want to throw in there?
Okay.
Family members? Shredder's Revenge.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
And you know what? It's not even just the games are awesome, the bosses. It's just the DLC they throw in with these.
Well, they've taken perfection and done better.
It's
That's the crazy
it's
part.
and you know what? They're not stopping.
Nope.
Right.
No.
And this is not a beat 'em up, but they're responsible for Ninja Gaiden Ragebound.
Yeah.
Yep.
That demo was crazy.
And that
Yeah.
looks absurd.
What is this?
And to bring it back to beat 'em ups, Cosmic Invasion.
Yeah.
Marvel
Which is
not
looking
True.
crazy, too.
They're not stopping.
Nope.
No.
They're taking all the old beat 'em up shits that we used to like. I wouldn't be surprised if they dropped Simpsons. I wouldn't be surprised if they come out of nowhere and drop something that
It's a good one.
Fucking Metamorphic Force. I wouldn't be surprised if they did that.
I would.
Yeah.
Like,
That's Konami.
like they just know what
That's why I would be
they
surprised.
they know what they're doing. Their quality is second to none. And you want to throw in any of their games anytime when you don't know what to play.
They perfected the beat 'em up genre.
yeah.
They perfected it and enhanced
From out
it.
of nowhere.
Yeah.
From out of nowhere.
Yeah.
From out of nowhere.
And it's
So, yeah.
insanely it's what they're doing is it's exciting. It gives me back that 90s excitement. You know, arcade feel excitement. And that's awesome.
I'm looking at Google right now, and I didn't know Metal Slug Tactics.
Yep, that's
Was it Dottie Emu? I didn't know.
Yep, that's them.
And that's actually you played it.
Haven't played
Turbo?
it
No
yet.
one's played
Do you
it.
recommend
Oh my god, man! I do recommend it. Yes,
You're right. Okay. I'm waiting for a sale.
it's very good.
Good. Is it 60 frames?
very
It's probably on sale now.
I just wondering, is it 60?
Shut up.
Look
It's on Game Pass.
Yeah,
If you
that's
have Game Pass, it's on there.
Oh, I'm going to download it tonight. Okay.
Oh,
That's-
so I got a question. Now,
What's up?
all of those for Dottie Moo, what are you picking?
oh,
You can't pick Ragebound or Cosmic Invasion. 'cause
No,
they're not out.
They're not
So
out.
you're either picking Streets of Rage 4
Dude, that's a fucked up
or
pick,
Ninja
man.
Turtles.
I mean, you can't go wrong with either one. I love them both equally.
Who's your favorite child?
I love them both equally, but
Yeah.
you know what? You got to pick one, right? So there's no wrong answers. Streets of Rage 4.
I'm picking Outrun.
I'm
I have a
picking.
feeling they're going to do it.
And make no mistake, I love both these games, but I'm picking Ninja Turtles because it's 6-player.
Nice,
Okay.
nice.
oh, my God.
This is the definition of no wrong answer.
This is
Yeah.
tough. This is really tough.
And I picked Streets of Rage because of the music.
Um,
Like
That's why.
stealing my wings.
I'll pick. I pick Streets of Rage 4 because it's more impressive than the Turtles game. Because Turtles games, they
6 players.
it's 6 players, but it's improving upon great games that came before it. The Turtles beat 'em ups were always great. The side-scrolling beat 'em up ones. You know, Streets of Rage 3, it was it's.
So you give it a slight edge.
I give Streets of Rage 4 because it just the fact that it came out 4 players, and it just blows out any Streets of Rage game completely, no contest. You know, it's like it kills them. They have a hard time holding up to Streets of Rage 4. I think Turtles Arcade and Turtles in Time, it holds up still compared to Shredder's Revenge, even though Shredder's Revenge is a superior game.
Right.
So I gotta give it to Streets of Rage 4.
I'm going to give it to Streets of Rage 4 because of the music, like you said.
Yeah.
And I will also say, because they actually damn near put every Streets of Rage character in it, and you could play pretty much from any of their games.
Yeah.
Because they put the sprites, the characters from 2, 3, like their combos are in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't do that. They didn't take the old Turtles and put them in that game with selections.
True.
They did it for Streets of Rage.
Thank God they didn't.
Yeah. I mean, they did a lot of fanfare in Turtles,
No,
but
they did. They did.
they did a lot of fanfare.
But they basically put everything
yeah,
in Streets of Rage 4. And I don't remember any of the songs in Turtles.
Except for the
yeah,
Shredder's fight
yeah.
with
Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang. That shit was
the Wu-Tang
crazy.
track.
But in general,
Yeah,
like I do for Streets of Rage 4, like I have that soundtrack downloaded.
yeah.
I don't have this Turtles.
It's on my. I have a
downloaded.
playlist also. It's like
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's gonna win for me.
I mean, I play that soundtrack so much. I play it more than actual songs on the radio. Like I play Streets of Rage 4. Even the DLC, the Mr. X,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
they have new tracks that
Really?
are fucking crazy.
I have to get those.
And
I haven't heard it.
and it's like, yeah, that's I can't even. There's nothing left I could even say. It's Streets of Rage 4. I think Streets of Rage 4 is my favorite beat 'em up of all time, and Turtles is not far behind by any means necessary.
As a beat 'em up, hell no. It's right there.
As honorable mention, really quick, I have Delilah Studios on
Yes.
mine.
Yeah, I got that too.
And
Very good.
Illusion Island is a gorgeous game.
Yeah.
Disney.
Gorgeous. Beautiful music. Lovely art. Shout out to Lucy. And AJ. Name
Grand Strutting.
I forget the grand part. Grand Strutting! With the most amazing beer. And of course, the resurrection of Battletoads. What they did with Battletoads made me so happy.
Yeah, man.
Because Battletoads, if you look back at the NES Battletoads, it's not a good game.
Yeah.
It's not a good game. It's
You're
just
not wrong.
Yeah.
it's just painful. It's
We
a
know.
it's a painful game.
Do we know what they're working on next?
They better be working on Battletoads too. No, actually, I gotta check them out because I know they're working. They're always working on
Well, if it's
stuff.
for Microsoft, we don't know what they're working on.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah. Oh shit! Fuck.
Yeah.
Damn.
Damn it.
But Battletoads was so much fun, and it sucks. I only played through this one time.
I need to actually
Same.
play through it.
Yeah, this was
Same.
a great job for bringing this back.
I have this on Steam.
Yeah, it's definitely easily the best Battletoads game.
Oh, that's
It's like-
that's you know.
Hands down. Hands down. The best
it's not
Battletoads.
saying much
I mean, it's bad,
because
like it's Double Dragon and Battletoads.
Yeah.
it's
Wow.
I would trust them to do Double Dragon and Battletoads merge, but no, they do a great job. So
Imagine they had the Battletoads to River City. The next.
I'd be like, y'all are on one. Y'all are on one.
They end up on a
They
ship
were.
on another planet, and they're like, "Hey, what are you?"
They were doing crossovers with Battletoads for a while then.
Yeah.
They had
yeah,
Killer
yeah.
Instinct.
Yep.
They had
Yep.
Shovel Knight.
Yep.
Yeah,
They were
they
adding
were
to a
doing
bunch
that.
of stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, they did.
So why not?
Yeah, and yes, the best track, not Cirque, in that entire game is
Rising
Rising
Up.
Up. That is
Oh yeah.
that's
yeah.
Rocky 4 vibes.
That
dude.
shit gets you charged.
That shit-
Look up the extended version on YouTube.
Oh, that gets me like
It's on. I think the extended version is on Spotify now.
that's
Is it?
I think so.
And if you're confused, it's in the trailer of the game.
of
Yeah.
Just look up the trailer for Streets of Rage 4.
That song is so good.
What's the dude they announced with the arms? Why am I forgetting his name? The big dude. It looks like
Lloyd.
Max. Lloyd. Yeah,
Lloyd.
his trailer had that song in it.
Okay.
Yeah, that song is, in my opinion, it's one of the best gaming tracks I've ever heard. Like that is one of the best tracks. Period. That shit had me like, what where is this? And why did they fucking use this in the elevator? It should have been used like in the last fight or something. Like that is. Oh my god. Oh yeah,
Great track.
the museum level is crazy dope. There's so
Yep.
much going on in that track. Oh, I love that shit, man. Makes me want to play right now.
Of course, you probably will.
You know what?
Probably play it right
Not
now.
to go on about Streets of Rage, but I like the part right before the elevator. The beat's waiting
Yeah.
for you to go into the next room,
yeah.
and then that song comes on. I'm like, I love how the beat is
All the
waiting
music
for
is
you.
like that.
What's up?
All the music is like that.
Yeah, it's like chained
wait.
together.
If you're waiting in a spot, it'll wait. till you get to
Oh God, what a game!
the characters too. Even the special characters.
The art.
Shiva.
Yeah, this game almost
Max.
makes the 3D one they're working on obsolete.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Well, that's why they gotta just. You know what? That's the best thing. Is just do it different. Because
Yeah.
if you do a part 5, it's too much pressure. You,
Yeah.
you do it 3D,
I
you
can't
do
believe-
something completely new.
I can't believe people are mad at his art style. You crazy?
Yeah,
That's-
it's,
they are insane.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
I
wanna-
fucking love it.
I
Oh
wouldn't want to see
God.
this any other way.
Oh, it's so
Damn,
fucking
I kind of
amazing.
want to play this now.
Right? Every time I see the game, I want to play the game.
Oh man.
Sasquatch says Battletoads X Pit Fighter by Platinum.
Yo, let's go,
Hell yeah,
Sasquatch,
baby.
let's go.
Anything-
Let's go.
Listen, anything by Platinum is a go. It's a go for me. You could do it.
Pit
Word.
Fighter, man.
I could not see Pit Fighter and Battletoads together.
You stop that. Stop that right now.
That's a
I'll
weird
cut his mic.
mix.
They had the Pit
Damn.
Fighter,
That's a weird mix, man.
Pit Fighter Battletoads crossover. Yeah. Interesting.
And it's the same rendered graphics.
Same render.
It's gotta be the same.
They'll have real frogs, or someone in a frog
I want to see
suit.
a frog suit
Yeah, a furry like frogs.
digitized.
Oh, man.
Look like fake.
That I would
dinosaurs.
play. That would be fucking hilarious.
Oh my god.
And on that note, y'all,
Yeah, man.
it's been a fun night.
Hell yeah, but we do have to announce the last month's game giveaway winner.
Yeah, we got winners to
Oh, we
announce.
do.
Yeah.
Don't
Hell
mess
yeah.
with me. Let's get that
And
going.
you know who that winner is?
That's me.
Oh, God.
Drum roll.
Whoa, congratulations, Sword Domo. You are the winner for June 25. Level 857 multi-game giveaway. We'll be in touch with you real soon. You get to pick out a game. We get to tell the world after that. So, yeah, congratulations, Sword Domo. Sword Dolo.
Sword _ Domo.
Absolutely.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
Oh, yes. Gonna give out that free game.
Yes,
Get
we
that
actually
going.
do. These are real contests.
Hell yeah.
We actually give out real games.
That's the truth.
Oh yeah.
So get to that page and sign up. And
Yep.
your name can pop up
Eight-
at the end of the month.
857ent.com/giveaway.
Yeah, it's easy.
That's right.
It's free.
It's
can
free to
repeat
do
it.
Yes, and for those who are tuning in for the very first time and those who are checking in usually and just happen to forget, we got some more content for you in the form of a streaming schedule. If you just can't get enough of Level 857, it starts on Sundays, 3:30 p.m. or around there usually. We got Let's Play Sundays.
Don't mess with me.
Co-op versus multiplayer games. Sometimes we fit in 2, but there's definitely going to be at least 1 on there. So follow us on social media, join that Discord, find out what we're going to be playing, and join the fun.
Sensational.
Because it's going to be a party. Choc, what you got going on for the Fridays?
Fighter Fridays, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Friday. I play fighting games. I play beat 'em up. Sometimes beat people up. Sometimes I get beat up.
Frightening Fridays.
This Friday, I think I'm going to take Friday off.
Okay.
Stop that.
It's okay.
It's the,
a-
fourth, it's,
Choc.
it's the 4th of July, man.
4th of July.
It's 4th of July.
No, man, the show must go on. Let me stop.
However, I may stream something on Saturday. We'll see. It might not even be a fighting game, but we'll see.
We'll see what happens.
We
Choc,
gon' see.
Well, maybe a horror game.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
Let us know in the chat what you want to see Choc
about
play.
now?
Let us know what
What
horror
horror
game,
game?
and
Pick
we'll get it done.
How about now?
That's what Sasquatch thinks that Sword Domo is actually Stikz. That's why.
That's
Wow.
That's great. That's excellent. And 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Wednesdays. We got the podcast, y'all, live as hell. Live as hell with all 5 of us doing what we're doing. We're doing the co-hosting thing. We got you guys participating in live chat, doing what you guys do, keeping it a party. If we have a guest on that doesn't have technical difficulties, it's going to be a great guest. Oh, man.
If we have a I guess we got to make sure their mic works.
Oh, man. Yeah, if everything goes right, we'll have a guest. If we don't have any technical difficulties, and if
Shout
it's just us, it's going to be great. Shout out to Radical Reggie.
Yeah.
Trying.
Shout out to the radical one.
Absolutely.
Radical.
It would have been his 12th time.
He tried.
I did the counting. It would have been his 12th time on the podcast.
We'll get him back
He
on
really
the
wanted to
show.
be on this podcast, man.
We'll
He's
get him
trying to
back on the show.
catch up the beardy on the low. He's
Yeah.
trying to catch up the beardy.
Absolutely, absolutely. And if you guys would like to help support us, there are several things that you can do. Rate, review on your favorite podcasting platform, wherever you get your podcast. Tell some family and friends that we exist. And if you want to step up your level of support, we got Patreon and Fourthwall for you guys to dig into any of the 3 tiers, the special exclusive bonuses for those tiers, and the exclusive permanent discount on that merch. On that merch.
Post this as your favorite podcast and Reddit because we can't do that.
Exactly.
You guys can.
Of course.
That's true.
Yeah, buddy.
Sub into the channel, sub into the podcast on your podcasting platform, doing the likes, leaving the comments, all that engagement for the shorts. The free stuff is always appreciated.
All that helps, man. Keeps the lights on.
Hell yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's how it goes. That's how it goes.
But until next week, y'all. Peace.
Hug your parents.
See ya.
Good day.